Hey everybody, this is Onyx and all. How are you? All right, we are just getting ready to get started. So listen, dive on in. Get something to take notes with. You're going to need to take notes. That's a guarantee. We're going to officially begin in just about 4 minutes. And so you should see a comment and questions box below. Go ahead and type in your name. Just fill in any field you want there. Just say, hi, hello, yes, thank you, excited, whatever you want. The reason I want you to do that is because that way, once your name is filled in over there, it stays like that for the rest of the session today. So as we ask you for, feedback and encouragement, or, just want you to interact with our guest, that way you absolutely can. And we have it all in, it's easier for you. You can just type a comment and it's already saved your name and email and everything. So we've got an absolutely amazing session coming up today. Today we're going to talk about basically how you can create an entire business out of fan pages. Okay, this is really killer because I've never seen anything like this done. You may have been on session number 1 or the encore of it, and that's great if you were. Today we're going to approach it from a very different angle, and if you missed it, all the better for you, because we are going to absolutely be recapping. So again, Facebook has this thing called fan pages, right? And we're going to start one today. You're going to be baffled when you see it because it's going to literally start. We're going to be able to launch a Facebook fan page in maybe seconds, maybe a minute, minute and a half. And Facebook allows you to launch as many of these as you want, as many of these as you possibly want. There's no limitations on it. And so what we're going to show you how to do is take these and turn them into actual businesses. Each of them will actually become its own business for you. And you are doing everything using free traffic, social traffic. You're not spending any money, and you're getting some of the most high quality traffic you can imagine. Not to mention, you're getting leads, emails, all of that absolutely for free. Again, in as many niches as you want. And today our guest, you can see you can see him on the screen. His name is Anthony Morrison. He is going to be actually sharing with you his entire one business he started. I mean, in and out, you'll see the page, you'll see the post, you'll see the results, you'll see exactly what he's doing, and you'll be able to walk away today with that model and start your own pages today. That means with what you learn in the session so far in the next few minutes, you're going to be actually able to take action. That's a really important part here. You will be able to take action and actually go do. Now, of course, at the end of our session today, he's going to have an absolutely amazing offer. He's going to have something that you can actually engage with, something that can take you to the next level. That's up to you. And I tell you, really, I've seen it. I've done it. I'm a part of it. I'm a student in it. And you really need to take action on it. But either way, remember, everything you're about to learn for the next about 90 minutes, you will be able to take action. So I want you to be ready to take copious notes right now. You've got about exactly 1, maybe 2 minutes. Go grab something to take notes with. Go grab something to take notes with. Grab yourself a drink, a bottle of water, anything you want, because I don't want you even getting up in the middle, okay? I don't want you getting up for even 5 minutes in the middle. So let's see here. All right, we're filling up here, by the way, guys. We're going to be full very, very soon. Let me see. Just checking something from my team here. All right. Listen, guys, come on. Some of you are saying, are we going to be at max capacity? Absolutely, we will be. I want to say, I'm getting so many of you that are saying hi, hellos. I want to welcome Cynthia. I want to welcome Sylvina. I want to welcome Robert. I want to welcome Julio. I want to welcome, I cannot say, I really want to try this name, Hariba? Hariaba. Oh my God, I'm totally butchering the name. I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to say hi to you. Tons of people. My God, I just said, someone just a message from Dubai. Crossing my fingers. I'm hoping to come to Dubai in September. I really, really, really want to come back. Just so many people chiming in from all over the world, which is great. So again, for those of you who just joined us, stay. Do not go anywhere. Today, we are going to teach you how to turn something that Facebook provides you for free called fan pages into a full-blown business. So imagine this. Facebook allows you to launch an unlimited amount of fan pages. That means you can literally have an unlimited amount of businesses. You don't even necessarily need a website. You do need a website if you want to start monetizing it. But to start the business, just to get it up and running, you don't actually need to have a website from day one. It's pretty amazing. And when I saw this being done, I literally saw the business being built from the beach. You know how sometimes we talk about that? As marketers will say, hey, learn how to take your laptop onto the beach and work from there. Well, I was actually hanging out on the beach. I was supposed to be just hanging out with a friend. I turn around, look at him. He seems pretty busily typing away. I also see him making these funny little videos on his iPhone where no one's in the video. It's just a video of water. It felt really strange. I finally asked him, what the heck are you doing? Turns out he's running an entire business. He's making thousands of dollars a month. So right now, you see that comment section below? So we're going to get started here officially in just a minute. I want you to type in a big yes. Type in yes, Y-E-S, right now into that comment section. If even making an extra $3,000 to $4,000 a month would be a massive change in your life, okay? I want you to do that while I'm over here seeing if I can just do one quick thing. I'm having a little bit of a hard time here with my comments. So what ended up happening on these webinars, happened last time too, is we have so many people commenting, it starts to crash my comment tool. And I can't, let me see if I can get it back. I can get it back. All right, tell you what, I'll get it back in just a second. It's still working. It just kind of freezes up a little bit. Let's see here. All right, well, I'm going to have to call my team and get them right on it. I don't want to ruin anything right now. Everything's working. Everything's good. All right, everyone, we have a packed house, so let's keep going. Let's get started here officially. Let me do the countdown in 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's session. This is Onyx Singal. I am so excited that you're here. We have a powerful session today. I'm going to get right to it because we want to jam-pack as much content into this session. This is our finale. This is the last session. Honestly, God, I have not even decided yet if we're going to even do a replay for this session because today some of the data, some of the things that are going to be revealed are going to be incredibly sensitive. I will be pulling Anthony's, twisting his arms, I should say, later on to see if I can release a replay. But this is it. This is the finale. Today's the last day we're talking about this. And the reason I'm so excited about this session is we are, ready for this? We are going to teach you how to take a free property from Facebook. They allow you to create unlimited amounts of these and turn it into a business. I want you to type in a yes right now below. Type in a yes if you'd like to be able to start generating revenue and start building a business today, okay, using a free property from Facebook that you don't have to spend a penny to start building. So type in a big yes. Let me see a big Y-E-S at the bottom. All right, wow. Okay, my tool is coming in and out. Wow. All right. It's looking great. So many of you are so pumped up. That's great. And he's not only, you know what I love about this presentation, what I love about Anthony, the guest that we're about to have on, is he never holds back even 5% of anything. As a matter of fact, he's pretty daring. He's going to do things that even I probably would be nervous to do. He's going to show you the business. He's going to show you the fan page. He's going to show you the types of posts he makes. He's going to show you inside his account how he's making money, how much he's making. He's going to show you everything. And that's why I keep saying you need to be ready to take notes because today, by the end of the session, you will officially be capable of actually taking action. Now, of course, at the end of today, he's going to share with you the ability to work with him and his team much more hands-on to get your own fan page business up and running a lot quicker. And I'll tell you right now, close your eyes and take a decision and take action on it. It's that wonderful. I did. I'm in there, and I'm building my first one. But without further ado, what I want to do is bring this guest on, and I just want to tell you he's a very close friend, one of the most trusted marketers, one of the few people I actually am willing to have a true mastermind with, to the point that I actually traveled, just FYI, I actually traveled to where he is. I spent time and money and my energy, and of course my entire July 4th weekend to spend time with him and his family and his brother because that's just how brilliant he is. He's that smart. And I will take any time, any day to spend that time with him. So today I'm very blessed. I'm very excited that he's taking time away from his family to be here with us. So let's all give him a massive round of applause. Let's give him a big welcome. Let's all type in Anthony. Let's all type in hashtag Anthony into that comment section below. Type it in right now. Hashtag Anthony. Let's get some excitement going. Let's let him see the excitement. Let him see that everyone's pumped up, that he's taking a Sunday night away from his family to be here to teach you something that you can take action on today. Wow. All right. Roberto, we've got Andrew, we've got someone named Anthony. He's excited that you're here. Anthony, it's the same name. We've got Merv, we've got Fields, we've got Rachel. Everyone's super excited. Rich, Rob, Sarah. We've got Bob here, Jason. Wow. We got lots of people on. All right, with that said, We're all super excited. The drum roll has been big. The welcome has been warm. Anthony Morrison, sir, can you hear me?
I can hear you really well. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly. Listen, Anthony, I want to again say heartfelt thank you from my side. I know you're taking time away from your family, dude. It's Sunday night, but you're doing it because that's just how awesome you are. And I can't wait. I take notes. I'm going to be taking notes again. Dude, it's such a unique concept, something I never thought about. How to take something Facebook offers us for free, these fan pages, and turn them into businesses, and actually be able to get unlimited amount of free traffic, free email leads, free everything. What's better than that, right?
I mean,
there's no such thing as free lunch, but I think you're about to prove us wrong.
And I talk about that most of the time. We're taught, and you and I both teach our students, free is not the way to go, because it's typically, there's no such thing, like you said, as a free lunch. But one of the things that I found is just through experimenting and through literally just a stroke of luck, I figured this out. I mean, this was not something I set out to do. This is actually a hobby of mine, and you talk a lot about taking a hobby and turning it into a business, or taking a passion and turning it into a business. And I have a passion for, for a little little town down in Florida, which I'll disclose here in a little bit. And I created this fan page, and just through trial and error, playing around with it, I just stumbled upon something that has gone insane. I mean, you saw it, literally insane. And I'm happy to be here to share it with everybody.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Well, listen, Anthony, I'm ready to take notes. I'm going to turn it over to you. Let's turn Facebook pages into money, man.
Awesome. All right. Well, look, everybody, I want to thank you all for being here. I also want to give you a little disclosure. I've only done a Google Hangout one other time, and that was with Anik maybe a week ago. So I am not a professional. If you accidentally see me and not my screen, or my screen and not me, or some kind of weird combination of the two, my apologies. Hopefully you will learn an awful lot here tonight. I won't waste your time. I won't give you a lot of fluff. I'm going to dive right in. I'm going to show you the reason why this business model works so well, and then I'm going to show you how this business model works so well. So a lot of people will tell you the why, and then they don't really tell you the how. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why it works, then I'm going to show you how it works. So pay close attention to that, okay? So without further ado, we'll kind of dive right in. First of all, I didn't share this with you guys last time. If you were here last week, you didn't see this, but you see all these cool little logos flying in. Well, a lot of people have seen me on a lot of different media channels. We've had television shows that were syndicated, obviously, nationwide here in the United States, but I've also been on CNN and in these different magazines and all kinds of places, all kinds of news stations. And one of the things that people always ask me is, how in the world did I get there, right? Like, how did I get to all of these places? And a lot of people aspire to do that. A lot of people want to be on CNN and Fox and CNBC and all these places. And it's not because they just want to be on television. It's because to be there means you've been successful. It means you've done something that other people want you to share with the world, right? And so for me, the one key word, and you'll write this down, okay? The one key word was optimization. The one thing that I can think of from my entire career that's helped me be successful to get to all of these places was literally optimizing every opportunity that I have, right? So optimization. So pay close attention, because I'm going to show you how we optimize simple free fan pages and turn them into little cash machines, basically. Like literally, it's just a super simple business model, but it's going to have you, if you're not already making money, if you don't already have a business, okay? This is a business in and of itself. This is something that can literally, you can start it tonight, you can get going with it, and you will literally have your very own business. If you've already got a business and you want to generate traffic and leads for that business, well, this will work as well. Of course, it's a lot cheaper than being on television because it's free. However, some of you might have seen me on television here with my good friend Mark Victor Hansen. I wrote 2 books on basically on internet marketing. The first one was Advertising Profits from Home. It taught affiliate marketing and things like that. And the second one was Automated Profits from Home, which really taught email marketing, right? How many of you in here right now are in email marketing? You're learning email marketing and you're building your list. Just type the word yes in the box below for me. If you're building your list and that's what you're focused on and you're building your business by building your list, just type the word yes, okay? All right, good, good. I see a lot of yeses coming in. Very, very good. Okay, well, I've obviously done a lot of email marketing, and I've figured out a way to use the strategy that I'm going to teach you all tonight to kind of tie in with email marketing and with just traffic generation to generate money, right? So there's a lot of different things that we can do, and I'm going to share that with you. First thing I want to do is tell you a quick version of my story, because I realize that some of you maybe have never heard of me. Some of you maybe have never been on a presentation, a training with me, or anything like that. So I'd like to take 2 seconds to kind of tell you who I am, where I come from, and really kind of why I'm here, right? These are my parents right here. I love my parents to death. They're the reason that I am here doing this presentation. They're the reason that I got into internet marketing. I was actually going to medical school, and my dad, you'll see right there on the right, my dad was retired, had made a lot of money in real estate, retired with a little over $1 million in the bank, and thought he was living the good life. And then woke up one day, he had made some investments in a stock called WorldCom, and woke up one day and found out that there was a big accounting scandal, and WorldCom had basically gone bankrupt. And my dad, in 24 hours, literally the span of 24 hours, went from retired millionaire to broke 65-year-old with no college degree, no education. Can you imagine that? How many of you feel like that would be a terrible, terrible, terrible time in your life? Just say yes if you can relate to that, right? All right, good. I see some yeses coming in. Well, my dad was unable to figure out how to bounce back from that. He was so terrified, so upset that he couldn't see his way out. Even though he'd been massively successful his whole life, he couldn't figure it out. And so I decided I had to do something to help my parents out, because my parents were literally on the brink of losing their home. I would have lost my ability to go to college and go to medical school and all of these things. And so I decided to start a business online to help my parents. Well, the first business that I started looked like this. I put ads on Google and I sent people to my website and I made money. It was a very, very simple model. And as you can see, I was able to generate $250,000 a month with this business model. How many of you would be happy right now if I showed you how to put ads on Google to sell parts? Now, mind you, these were just parts for Ford Mustangs, because that happened to be a hobby and a passion of mine. And then you were able to generate $250,000 a month from that model. Just say yes. All right, I see some yeses coming in. I see lots of yeses coming in. All right, great. Well, for me, I wasn't happy with just one business. I figured this out. I had no clue what I was doing. I guessed my way through it. And I built this business up to $250,000 a month. And I thought, man, there's got to be other ways to make money online. So I started a second business. My second business looked like this. Now, if you take a look at it, everything seems the same. Ads on Google, money at the end, and in fact, it actually ended up generating about $250,000 a month. The only difference was that my second business, I actually just promoted an affiliate program. I wasn't selling any, e-commerce parts or anything like that. I was just being an affiliate. So I started 2 businesses in my early 20s, both of which ended up doing a combined $500,000 a month for me, give or take. The first one was an e-commerce business like this. The second one was an affiliate marketing business. In fact, my dad was so shocked with the affiliate marketing business, because we got paid with checks, that literally he took screenshots of the checks, or actually he scanned the checks and made photocopies of them. I'm the one that scanned them in here. But you can see that I actually had these checks made out to my dad, because I was making all this money for my family. But you can see this was back in 2006. We're talking about 10 years ago, that I was making $94,000, $101,000, $103,000, $147,000, $133,000, $152,000. That's 6 months. Here's the other 6 months. A lot of people tell you they did stuff. I literally show you that I did it, right? Now, I'm not sitting here saying you're getting ready to make $120,000 a month doing this, and I'll tell you why. Because these checks and this revenue and this entire business model is completely irrelevant to what I'm going to show you tonight. And so why would I be showing you this? Well, let me ask you something. How many of you, your lives would say that your life would be completely changed if you started getting checks like this in the mail? Just say yes in the chat box for me. Just say yes in the little box below, the comment box. Just say yes, all right? If you would change your life, would you buy a new house? Would you buy things for your friends and your family that don't have the things they need? Would you pay for college educations? Would you get out of debt? Would you take more vacations? Would you upgrade your car, right? I see a lot of people saying yes. Very good. I see tons of people saying yes. Okay. Well, I, like most everybody, did the same thing. I started making all this money and I upgraded my lifestyle, right? I thought, man, I got 2 businesses. They're both making tons of money. Why not? I started paying for my brother to go to college, bought my parents' house, paid for my brother's car, my car, all these things. And then one day I woke up to an email from Google. And you see, if you go back and you look at this business model, you see it completely depends on Google. I put ads on Google, and that's how I got my traffic. I paid for it, but I got it all from Google. And I got an email from Google one day that said, Anthony, we've changed the way everything works. And now all of a sudden, your ads aren't going to show up on the first page of Google all the time anymore. But we're going to rotate them, so it's awesome. So everybody gets a fair chance. All right, well, how many of you can see how that would hurt my business? Just say yes if you can see how that would hurt my business. If all of a sudden my ads that were always on Google were now not always on Google. That's right. I see a lot of people saying yes. Look, it wasn't long before these checks turned into $0. I literally built up over $500,000 a month in revenue from my businesses, and I watched it crash almost overnight because of a decision that Google made. And that's when I decided that I was going to take control of my business, and I simply wasn't going to allow somebody else, somewhere else, to control my business, my revenue, and my livelihood. How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes if you're with me on that. Just say yes in the box. All right, I see lots of yeses. That is why on this webinar, I am going to, for the first time ever, of course, this is actually the second time because Anna talked me into coming back a second time. I'm going to show you how I created over $4,000 a month in passive automated income, how I got over 200,000 people on my email list for free, and how I have over 450,000 Facebook fans, and I reach over 15 million people a week. I've never seen anybody teach this before, by the way. Never seen anybody share this type of system with you. But what I can guarantee you is that at the very, very end of this webinar, you're going to know the entire model. You're going to know the entire business model so that you can see exactly how this is done. All right, here we go. I want you to take notes on this. Traffic is the key. All right, you absolutely have to have traffic in order to make money. Okay, so write that down. Traffic is the key. Now we're going to talk about that a little bit more in a second, and we're going to draw it out on my whiteboard and talk about, is traffic really the key? Or maybe is there something else that we could add to it? But traffic to your website is a key. Now, you want to make a profit off of that, but you also want to build a list. Building a list builds security. So write that down. Building a list builds security, okay? Having that email list gives you awesome security so that you're able to know that nobody, like no Google, can take your business from you. How many of you would like to feel secure in your business? Just say yes. How many of you would like to not let Google take it away from you? Just say yes. Well, guess what? Facebook, Google, Yahoo, YouTube, they're all the same. They can all take our businesses from us. But if we build our email list, we control that, right? So keep that in mind. Who can use this strategy that I'm about to teach you? Look, if you're in e-commerce and Shopify, you can use this. If you're an affiliate or a CPA marketer, you can use this. If you're an email marketer, this is perfect for you. If you're creating your own product right now, you absolutely need to be doing this. If you're a local marketer, you can use this. If you're brand new, you don't have a business at all, okay? You don't have any business at all. This will create an entire new business for you from scratch, okay? So I'm going to show you exactly how it's done, but it's important that you know where and who it's for. Now, where is the traffic? Look, almost everybody is on Facebook. So why do people teach you to advertise on Google and Yahoo and Bing and YouTube and everywhere else on the planet when eventually, on any given day, everyone ends up on Facebook? How many of you would agree with this? Just say yes. Just say yes in the comment box if you would agree with it. Type the word yes in now. You've got to comment. You've got to be engaged. You've got to pay close attention, right? Because this is serious stuff. We're talking about building a business. We're talking about building a long-term sustainable income for yourself, for your family, right? We're talking about changing lives, and we have to be super engaged to pay very close attention so you don't miss the details, because the devil's always in the details, right? So why advertise on all these places? I see lots of people saying, yes, you understand. You see, I would rather master one thing, okay, than just be okay at 15 other things, especially when the one thing is going to eventually have all the traffic anyway. And so that's what I focused on. I focused wholeheartedly on Facebook advertising because Facebook provides the highest quality traffic on the planet. So write that down. You're going to get the best quality traffic if you get your traffic from Facebook. All right. So let me ask you a few things. Did you know that you could literally get free traffic from Facebook? How many of you knew that? Just say yes if you did, no if you did not. All right, I see a lot of no's. Everybody's been taught to pay Facebook for traffic. But the fact of the matter is, using simple fan pages, you can actually funnel thousands, hundreds of thousands of targeted traffic right to your websites and right to your profit pages, which I'm going to talk to you about in just a second. This is exactly what I'm going to show you how to do. I'm going to show you how to get free traffic from Facebook. I'm also going to show you how to build an entire business from simple Facebook fan pages. All right? Now, a lot of you are going to say, wait, free traffic, hold up, stop. Most free traffic is low quality. It's not targeted. It never generates sales, and it takes forever, right? So you can see I got the broken piggy bank. It costs a fortune. You've got the people that are trying to help the time. Okay, it takes forever. You've got all these arrows that miss the bullseye. Why? Because it's not targeted. That's right. You're right. If you've been taught by Anik or by anybody else that free traffic sucks, they have taught you the right way until today. I have figured out how to tap in to quality, fast, targeted free traffic right from Facebook fan pages, right? Here's what happened. When I started doing this, I generated over 15 million views to my fan page literally in 7 days. I generated 49,000 email subscribers and over 60,000 visitors to my website, all in a single month, completely free. How many of you feel like you could make some money with that? Just say yes. How many of you would like 49,000 email subscribers in 30 days for free, by the way? I actually got paid to generate my list. I'll show you in a second. It's quite crazy, right? I see lots of people saying yes. How many of you could make money with 60,000 targeted visitors to your website? Interesting. I'm seeing lots of yeses coming in. Very good. All of that, by the way, was in a single month. Could you profit with 15 million people? Okay, 15 million people. Look at this. I reached 15 million people, 15,500,000 people on my Facebook fan page in 7 days. I got 100,000 fans and I had almost 10 million video views. How many of you feel like you could make some money with 10 million video views? Just say yes. All right, I see lots and lots of people saying yes. 10 million video views. Check this out. Could you profit with 908,000 clicks on a single post? Check this out. Look at the circle. 908,000 clicks on one single post that I made. That's pretty incredible considering that Facebook tells me right here that that's 999% above average. Who would like to be 1,000% above the average? Just say yes for me. All right, I see some yeses coming in. That's right. That's pretty incredible. Check this out. Here's something that you need to know, okay? I want you to write this down. I want you to look closely at this slide and pay very close attention. All right? I generated 1.6 million clicks from this one single post that I made on Facebook. You can see it was July 10th, okay? I reached 9 million people. But let me explain to you how I reached those people. You see, and I'm going to talk more about it in a second, but Facebook, you want to go viral on Facebook. We're going to talk about friend referring friend traffic, meaning what type of traffic is the best traffic? Well, it's the traffic that basically, when you refer a friend to something, that's good traffic for that company because it's referral based. Well, I want you to look at the circle over there and then look to the left of it, okay? So look right here where it says likes. this one post had 425,000 likes. All right, 425,000 likes. But pay close attention. 39,000 of those likes happened right here on the post by my fans. But look how many likes I got because of my fans sharing the post. My fans shared the post 159,000 times, and on those shares, I got 386,000 likes. How many of you see that what I did was I went viral? I got more likes from friends of friends than I did from my actual fans. Just say yes if you understand that. All right, I see lots of people saying yes. What that means is when you learn how to go viral, when you learn how to make your post go viral, you are reaching hundreds of thousands of people completely free. And that's how you generate all of these clicks. That's how you go viral. Check it out. I've got plenty of these. Here's one from May 31st. It reached, look down here, it reached 7.3 million people, had 100,000 shares or 100,000 likes, right? But I want you to look at something. Do you see how this says 101,000 likes? And you see up here that Facebook says I had 98,000 likes on my post right here. Okay, so the numbers are pretty close. All right, but check this out. I actually had 298,000 total likes. The problem with this is, or the difference is that I had massive amounts of those likes after people had shared the post, right? Again, going viral. On this one, 697,000 post clicks. Check this out. Look down here. I reached 6 million people on May 31st. You can see all the millions of people I reached. Now, let's look at the irony here. Facebook has a little image here that says, get more likes and comments. Boost this post for $20 to reach up to 1,800 people. How many of you feel like I probably am not going to boost my post to reach 1,800 people when I just reached 6 million for free? Just say yes for me. I see lots of yeses coming in. That's right. John says yes. Sherry says yes. Alex says yes. Very good. Yeah. Why in the world would I ever click the button to pay Facebook if I don't have to? Think about that. I'm reaching way more people for free. How much you think it would cost to reach 6 million people if they want you to pay 20 bucks to reach 1,800? How many hundreds of thousands of dollars am I saving? Check this out. Another 3.8 million people reached. Facebook continues to try to get me to simply like and boost my post, or boost my post to get more likes and shares. But I don't have to do that because I've got this fan page domination method that I've figured out that's killing it for me. What about videos? I'm getting 74% of my videos watched when I post them to my fan page. 74%. All that matters is that people actually watch the video. Most people get 5 and 8%. I'm getting 74% of them actually watch. Check this out. We did a Facebook Live. I had 117,000 unique viewers. Thought that was pretty good, right? Then I turned around a couple days later, did another Facebook Live. I had 324,000 unique viewers. I had 20,000 people on at one time. I had 407,000 minutes watched of my Facebook Live post. How many of you think you could probably figure out how to make some money, okay, if you had 324,000 people watching something? I see lots of people saying yes. In fact, when my Facebook Live was over, this is what showed up on my phone. So during the Facebook Live, I had 232,000 people watching. Of course, that number almost doubled once the Facebook Live was over. But while I was live, I had 232,000 people that I was talking to. Now, of course, I didn't have to be on camera. I was never on camera at all. I was just filming, in this case, the beach, which we'll talk about. But I was able to get 232,000 people on live. That is the key to doing massive volume and building your fan page business. Look, I use simple fan pages to do this. Fan pages, for those of you that don't know what they are, they just bring people who like a common topic or niche together. All right, so the question is, how do we generate revenue? How do we build our list from a fan page? How do we use them to get traffic to our website? How do we use them to build a sustainable monthly income? How many of you would like to use free fan pages to build a sustainable monthly income? Just say yes. All right, I see lots and lots of people. Well, I wanted to, but here's one huge problem, okay? And you'll want to write this down. Facebook does not show your post to all of your fans. In fact, Facebook shows your post sometimes to less than 5% of your fans. Can anybody tell me why you think Facebook does not show your post to all of your fans? That's right. That's right. Facebook does not show your post to all of your fans because they want you to click the boost button. They want you to pay. Facebook wants you to pay so that they will make money. But what I've done is I've figured out how to not pay. And as you can see, I can show my post to way more people. I don't have to pay $20 to reach 1,800 people. I'm going to reach 9 and 10 and 12,000 people for free, right? Facebook makes it very difficult to get viral activity, which makes it harder for you to generate revenue. But I have cracked the code. I've figured out a method to have Facebook show my post to hundreds and maybe even millions of people like you saw. And I've got a unique method that's allowing me to get my posts seen, even when I put links to them to external websites. So what that means is, let's say I put a link to my opt-in page on my Facebook post. Typically, Facebook will show that to even less people because I'm trying to get people to click something and take them off of Facebook. But I have figured out how to make even those posts go viral. This has resulted in a ton of revenue and a brand new business for myself using my fan page domination strategies. So really, really exciting stuff. You can profit from this every single day. Check this out. This is completely automated money. This is from June of this year. Okay, $3,600. You'll see that we're over 4,000 now for July. But all of this money was made completely on autopilot. I'm talking no email list, no e-commerce, no affiliate stuff, nothing. Just free money every single day using my fan page domination strategies. And you could do this multiple times. What if you had 10 of these? All of a sudden, you'd be making $36,000 a month. Think about that. I literally stumbled upon this, and I decided to teach this to my students I think it was about 3 weeks ago. And then Anik came to the beach, and he saw me doing it live. I had to do one of my posts live. He saw me doing it. He saw this revenue, and he said, dude, you got to show this to everybody. You got to come share this with my students. And I'm like, I don't even have a PowerPoint made for this. And I had to sit down and make this PowerPoint as fast as I possibly could to be able to share it with you. But I'm now working on multiple fan pages because I just stumbled across this. I didn't set out to do this. And that's sometimes how the best businesses are built. Innovation comes from trying things that others haven't done. It comes from figuring out things by accident. And that's what we've done. We've innovated. We've found a way to generate multiple thousands of dollars for free and to build massive email lists. So who would like for me to go live right now and kind of share with you and show you how I'm doing this? Just say yes in the box. Just say yes in the chat box. All right, looks like a lot of people would like for me to do that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to minimize my PowerPoint real fast. And I am going to maximize this. All right, so let me see if I can make this a little bigger for you. It's about as big as it's going to get right there. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to draw out the model for you, okay? I'm a big believer in teaching on a whiteboard like this. I know that if you have followed Anik for a long time, then obviously you have seen Anik's whiteboard trainings. I am hoping to do a better job on the whiteboard than Anik does, but I'll be honest with you, I got the idea of whiteboards from Anik. So he's been doing the whiteboards a little longer than me, but we'll see. You guys let me know in the chat box if I do a pretty good job on this, okay? All right, and I'm sorry, you'll probably hear, by the way, as I said, I'm working from home, so you'll probably hear my dog Chloe. She's always very vocal when I'm working. So, all right, here we go. We said earlier, I asked you this question. I said, what's the key to a successful online business. Okay? And earlier, we all said, and I even showed you a slide, and I said that traffic was the key. All right? Now, a lot of you said traffic when I showed you that. You were all typing traffic, traffic, traffic. Well, traffic is the key to a successful business, but it's not just traffic. And we're all guilty of teaching this at some point in time. We say, well, traffic is the key. Traffic is the key. Well, it is the key, but this is no longer what I teach. I no longer say traffic only is the key. I now tell my students to think about this. Quality traffic. You see, quality traffic is actually the key, okay? That's actually the important piece, is quality traffic. Think about it. If you get crappy traffic and it's free, and the people come to a website and they don't buy anything, well, you're probably not going to make any money, correct? How many of you would agree with me? Just say yes if you'd agree with me. All right, I see lots of yeses coming in. So how does this work then? Why is quality traffic so important? Well, I'll show you why. Because in the fan page domination model, here's kind of a brief overview of what we're going to talk about. You see, you've got this fan page, okay? So you've got a fan page right here, all right? And on the fan page, okay, we make a post, all right? Now, what is our goal for that post? Our goal for that post, okay? Here are our goals for the post. You want to write this down because this is important. Number one, we want our fans to be engaged, okay? But we also want our fans to get their friends engaged. You see, our ultimate goal, okay, our ultimate goal is to go viral. And the only way to go viral is to get our fans engaged and to get them to get their friends engaged. That's how we go viral. Let me give you a reason why we want to do that. We talked about this earlier, but let's look at this. Scenario number one. All right, let's say that you want to buy a printer at Best Buy. All right, first thing that happens, you walk in the door and there's a Best Buy rep and he points out, okay, the Best Buy rep points out the most expensive printer. How many of you would agree right now that you might instantly think that that Best Buy rep is only showing you the most expensive printer so that he can make more commission? Just say yes in the comment box for me. Just type yeses right now. Lots of yeses. Let's blow up the comment box. Let's have Anik freaking out, getting his team to have to fix it, right? Let's say super engaged because this is a super important lesson that you're learning right now, all right? Very, very important. Okay. So what you're telling me is that a Best Buy rep, okay, isn't going to convince you to buy something because you might instantly not trust them. But let's give you a second scenario, okay? Scenario number two. All right, let's say that your friend, your good friend, suggests the same printer. Now, if your good friend suggests the same printer, are you likely to take note of that and say, wow, my friend told me that this printer did awesome and that it took a great, printed great photos for their family and they're all over their house and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? How many of you would then go buy the most expensive printer instantly without even thinking about it because your friend suggested it to you? Just say yes to the comment box if that's you. Again, we're trying to break the app. Anik texted me. He said, oh, no, don't do that. We almost broke this. Let's break it. Say yes if you would, no if you wouldn't, right? All right, I see tons of yeses coming in. Very good. We haven't broke the comment box just yet. Let's hope we don't. Well, maybe. Okay, so very important, very important. This right here, everybody, is the best traffic ever. Write that down. Best traffic ever. Right there. You can't get better traffic. You can't get better than a friend suggesting something. You all just proved it right there. Best Buy can't sell you it, even though the Best Buy rep probably has more knowledge. He's smarter. He knows more. But you don't trust him like you trust your friend, right? So how do we get that kind of business and how do we get that kind of traffic online? Well, it works like this. You see, like I said, your friends, they're sitting here and they're sitting at home and they're on their computer. See, we'll just kind of, I think my friend here has 3 eyes and 2 noses, sorry. All right, and our friend sees our fan page, okay, because, well, basically he's one of our fans. He sees our fan page and he sees our post, okay? And what's he do? He instantly goes over here and he presses it, and he presses that button. And guess what? When he hits the share button, what's he going to do? He's going to share that post with all of his friends, right? Instantly, everybody on Facebook now sees your post. But guess what? They don't just see your post. They see that their friend over here suggested that they look at this. How many of you can see that this point right here, this whole pressing the share button, is just like this up here, a friend suggesting something? Just say yes in the comment box if you see how that works. You see, nowhere else on planet Earth can you truly get that kind of traffic except right here on Facebook. And you can't even really get it from the paid ads, but you can get it from the fan pages. Let me explain to you how we go viral. You're going to want to write this down because it's probably going to blow your mind for a minute. Here is our strategy to go viral. I'm going to show you how we make money in just a second. So I'm going to show you my stuff live. Like Onyx said, I kind of pull the curtain back, show you everything. I don't hold anything back. You'll see my fan page, my post, everything here in the next 10 minutes or so. But first, let me tell you what I'm doing. Here's what I'm doing. I'm doing a contest giveaway. Sounds pretty simple. I'm doing a contest giveaway over here on this post because I want all these people to like and share it. Now, not all contest giveaways are created equal. So if you want to go viral, if you want to reach millions of people, guess what you have to do? You have to go big. What that means is you can't mess around. You've got to be numero uno when it comes to doing awesome stuff. You've got to go big. So what did I do? What do I mean by going big? You can't give away a watch. You can't give away movie tickets, right? No. This kind of stuff, this is pointless. Nobody cares. This is bad. This doesn't work. Let me show you what does work. What I currently do is I give away a 3-day beach vacation. Now, let's just stop right there. How many of you instantly, right this minute, would admit that you think I'm crazy and there's absolutely no possible way that you can afford this? No way. You're telling me, Anthony, you said it was free traffic. Now you're talking about giving thousands of dollars away for a vacation. You're crazy. This isn't true. And I don't like this. Just say yes. If in the comment box, I want to know for sure that you felt that way, right? You're thinking, this is insane. There's no way I could afford to do that. All right. I see lots and lots of people saying yes. So let me show you how perception is not always reality. You know, you hear a lot of people say that. Your reality is your perception. If you have limiting beliefs, then you have limited abilities. My job here tonight is to eliminate your limiting beliefs. The difference in successful people and people that strive to be successful but fall short is that the people that are super successful do not have limiting beliefs. So allow me to show you how thinking a little differently can put a lot of money in your bank account. This 3-day vacation right here, all right? This 3-day vacation actually cost me $600. That is all I spend on that 3-day vacation. In fact, like Onyx said, I did this while he was in Florida with me. July 4th, I did a giveaway of a 3-day vacation. Now, mind you, that I had 30 days leading up to it. So in other words, I basically was giving away, I am currently giving away right now, a vacation every single month. You're probably thinking, Anthony, you're nuts. Well, I didn't start off doing it every month. I started off doing it once a year, then twice a year. Now I'm doing it every month, and I'm about to show you why I'm doing it every month. Because during that July 4th giveaway, for the 30 days leading up to July 4th, I generated $3,900 in revenue. And that was instant money. I'll show you how I got this instant money in a second. I generated 40,000 email subscribers. Okay, stop for a second. 40,000 email subscribers. Now, I want to ask you guys, how much is an email subscriber worth? How much do you normally pay to get an email subscriber? Put it in the chat box for me right now. What do you normally pay? All right, I'm seeing some people write $1. All right, I see some people writing 50 cents. All right, I see some people writing $2. All right, I see a lot. Okay, very good. So then would you agree that the net worth of this email list is somewhere between $20,000, and we won't even go up to the $2 a list. Let's just go to $1. Somewhere between $20,000 and $40,000 is what it would cost you to recreate that size email list if you were just buying ads and all that other stuff. Yeah, I got it, all of it. For $0. I didn't do a very good job of writing that, did I? I built my list for $0. And in the process, if you do the math, which is very simple to do, right? I spent $600 and I made $3,900. So we'll put it over here in green. I generated $3,900. I spent $600. I made a $3,300 profit before I ever even gave away the vacation. How many of you now feel like you could actually do this? You might actually not have that limiting belief anymore, because I made a $3,900 revenue before I ever had to pay for the $600 vacation. So I netted $3,300 plus, at the same time, I got this huge list, which is worth a ton of money, right? We are taught that we should generate at least we should try to generate $1 per subscriber per month. That means that email list, my goal is to generate $40,000 a month off that email list. That's my goal. Every month, that's my goal. And I got that email list completely free. Plus, there's a huge thing happening here that I haven't even talked about. I was able to generate 100,000 new fans. Now, why is that important? Can anybody tell me why this is massively important? All right, some of you have caught on. Here's why it's so important. Look, every month this system grows. Allow me to show you. It kind of fits into this. Every month you make more and more money. You see, if your first month is like this, your second month is going to be like that. Your third month is going to be like that. Your fourth month is like this. Your fifth month is like that. Your sixth month is like that. And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Why is that happening? Because as we go forward, we have more fans. You see, if you start off this month with 0 fans, but by this month you have 10,000, and by this month you have 30,000, and by this month you have 100,000, then this month you might have 250,000, and this month you might have 500,000. Why is it growing like that? Well, it all goes back up here to this viral sharing, remember? If we're making posts on our fan page, and our fan page now has 100,000 fans, don't you think more of this activity is going to happen? Well, if more of that activity happens, guess what? You're going to generate more of this, okay? You're going to make more of this money, okay? This increases with your fan size. So every month, you can make more and more and more and more and more money, right? How many of you are excited about this? Just say yes if you're excited. Put it in the chat box for me right now. Yes. Say, yes, Anthony, show me the model. Show me the way. All right, very good. I see lots of people saying yes, 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 yes. Here we go. I'm going to draw the entire fan page domination model. Okay, so here it is. This is your, oh, well, we don't want that. This is your fan page business model. Okay? So take good notes because I'm giving you the entire model right here and right now. Here's how it works. You make a fan page. I'm going to show you how in just a second. All right? You make a fan page. They're free, by the way. You make these posts. All right? You use my strategies in order to put a link into them, right? Because you want to link them. So you use my strategies to put a link into them and still go viral. From this fan page, you send people to a very quick survey. All the survey does is ask a couple of questions. The survey is basically your opt-in page. So you can use a survey or you can just use a simple opt-in page. Doesn't matter to me. You simply are opting them into your email list. Now, from here, 2 very, very important things happen. When somebody fills out this survey or somebody opts in, 2 things happen. Thing number 1, they are sent over here to your thank you page. They're sent over here to this thank you page. Now, here's why this is important. You know that $3,900 that I made? You remember that screenshot of $3,600 that I had earlier? It all came from simple little Google ads on my thank you page. These ads right here are the instant money that I'm making. This is instant money. Instant money, okay? Now, I'm literally doing between $3,500 to $4,500 a month. $3,500 to $4,500 a month with people just clicking on those ads. They don't have to buy anything. They don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to send them any emails. Nothing. Instant free money. Of course, you make all this money before you ever give away your vacation or before you ever give away whatever it is you're going to give away. So think about that. It's free money that I'm making, right? Now, a second thing happens. When somebody opts in, we also put them down here in what we call our auto responder. So we put them in our list. Well, why do we do that? Well, because we want to email them about our e-commerce store. We might want to email them about CPA offers. We might want to email them about affiliate offers, right? We might want to send them to our own product. We might want to send them to our blog with ads. So if you have a blog that have ads on it, you might want to send them there. You might want to do some local marketing, right? Think of all those things that you can do, because all of those things that you can do right here with your email list, I call this entire spot right here, I draw a big box around it because I call it the profit zone. Everything that happens here is putting money in your pocket. Okay, and it's not just money, it's sustainable long-term money. It's money that's allowing you to build your business and have control. The great thing about fan page domination, okay? The great thing about this method, the thing that's super important, and you'll want to make sure you pay close attention to this, is you have control. You see, you have control because you're basically taking Facebook, you're making your posts go viral, which I teach you exactly how to do that, right? You make your posts go viral and you build your list. And of course, that list equals profits, right? The list equals lots and lots of profits. Now, here's the thing. If I can make $3,900, let's just round it up to $4,000 a month, all right? And get 40,000 new email subscribers on one fan page. Okay? What can I do if I 10x it? Right? I might be able to make 40K a month, but I'm also getting 160,000 new subscribers, new people on my list. And like I told you, those people, my goal equals $1 per month per subscriber. So how many of you feel like this model right here, this stuff right here is important and you should be doing it? Just say yes in the box right now if you want to learn actually how to do it right now. Okay, because I'm going to go live on my Facebook page and show you. But I want to make sure that you're all on board, that you want to do this model, that you want to build simple thank you pages and simple opt-in pages. All of your profits, your instant profits, boom, right there on that thank you page. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to send an email. This is your fan page business model, okay? This is your business model. This is a way for you to instantly start generating money online. I can't stress that enough. This is not something that takes a lot of time. It's not something that's difficult to understand. It's Facebook. Pretty much everybody has a Facebook, right? So this is a fairly simple thing to grasp. It's free traffic. We're not asking you to go spend thousands of dollars on advertising. No, no, no. I'm showing you how to not spend thousands of dollars on advertising. How many of you like that? Just say yes. Very good, very good. I see lots of people saying yes. All right. Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to go on now and show you my fan page and some of the other really awesome things that you can do when you build your business with fan page domination. All right, so let's take a quick look at my fan page. So this is my Destin, Florida fan page. Now, I built my fan page about a beach, a very small beach in Florida. So not a lot of stuff that, it's not a big area. It has nothing to do with me. What's great about this is that it doesn't have anything to do with me. You are on the same level playing field as Anik and I. You know, oftentimes you see us teach things and you're like, well, I could never do that because that's great for you, but you're you and I'm me and all these things. But guess what? Fan page domination gives you the ability to literally be able to go right in here and have a level playing field, because it's not about me. This is about Destin, Florida. I'm not on here. My picture's not on here. My name's not on here. I'm not attached to this at all, other than, I guess, the fact that I own it. But nobody knows that, right? And so it's very, very simple. Now, one of the things that you'll notice, I'm just going to scroll down here. I'm going to kind of go back to, I'm going to try to go back to when Anik was in Destin, because I think that that's, I mean, obviously that's kind of probably the smart place to do this is to show you some of our posts from when we were in Destin. And this is what caused us to even be here today. So it was back on July 4th. So we'll go back here to July 4th, and I'll go to a couple days before. All right, so let's just check out some of our posts, all right, from the day before July 4th and then the day of. So I'll just kind of show you a few. All right, so here's a post from July 3rd. All right, so this post on July 3rd, it's a quick little video of the beach, nothing great, nothing crazy, nothing like that. Okay, you can see that I have a link here. Now this link, when you click it, goes to my opt-in page, okay? So it's gonna go to my opt-in page. And then once it goes to my opt-in page, I'm gonna send them to my thank you page. All right, so let's just take a quick look at exactly how this goes. Watch, somebody clicks this, they will go to, oh, hold on. I actually am working on the blog page. So let me show you my survey page, hold on. I'm gonna have to load my survey for a second because I want you to actually see the survey page. So look, people will go here, they'll go to my survey, they'll fill it out, which is basically my opt-in page. Once they do that, they'll go here to my thank you page, right? Now my thank you page, remember we just discussed this. In fact, I can actually pull it back up. That's what's cool. All right, so look, fan page right here. They click on a link. They go to my opt-in page, which I'm going to show you in a second. I want you to see my survey page. From there, they go over here to this thank you page. That whole thing right there is the business model that makes instant money. So look, if you take a quick look here, this is my thank you page. You can see it's family vacation giveaway. You can see our next vacation will be announced in August 24th of this year. And you can see that I post some pictures of the winners, the previous winners. You can even see, here's the one from July 4th, okay, where we gave it away on July 4th. And check it out. How many of you feel like somebody that wants to win a 3-day vacation might also want to win $10,000? Just say yes if that's you. If you feel like that might actually take place. Exactly. You see, people that want a free vacation probably would want to win $10,000 or $5,000. Well, lucky for me, these are ads that Google places on my thank you page. Now, it takes almost no time. It's instantly done by Google. And every time somebody clicks on one of these ads, I get paid. They don't have to buy anything. They don't have to say nothing. All they got to do is click it, and I get paid. All right, so where do I get paid and how do I get paid? Well, it's right here. This is my last 30 days of earnings from Google AdSense. You can see right here, it says Google AdSense, all right? And you can see this goes back, here's July 4th, the day that I gave away that vacation. I made $882 in one single day off of people clicking these ads right here. That's it, right? Look at this. Hold on, look at this. The day before, I made $294. The day after, I made $523, $295. Look, you can see I make about $100 a day, but a little bit more than that. We're at $4,229.28, all generated from these simple little ads that sit right here on this thank you page. So again, people click on my link here, they go to my opt-in page. After they go to my opt-in page, I simply send them over here to my thank you page. I make money. Now, I also told you, okay, again, looking back at this, I told you that after they opt in, I also put them in my autoresponder, called it the profit zone, right? Well, let's take a look at my autoresponder. What's that look like? Well, this month alone, pay close attention, this month, okay, today, July 17th, in 17 days, I've got 30,000 new email subscribers for free. 100% for free in literally 17 days. We're averaging almost 2,000 subscribers for free. And guess what? This isn't like a fluke. It happened this month and never before. Look at this. Last month, 48,000 email subscribers for free. All time, over 200,000 subscribers for free. How many of you want free subscribers like this? Just say yes. Just say yes in the box now. Just say yes. Let's break the comment box. Our goal tonight is to be so engaged, so excited, so inspired, so on point that we break the comment box. Anik has to pop back on here and say, guys, I'm sorry, my team can't fix this. You're too crazy. You're talking too much. You're too excited. You're too amped up. Anthony, you need to hush. That's our goal. All right? Help me reach that goal. Okay. 48,000 subscribers last month, 30,000 this month. You know, people will show you stuff they've done in the past. They don't show you stuff they're doing right now. So the question is, if we get all these email subscribers, are they good subscribers? Are they good quality? Well, check this out. Here's an email I sent to them in June. I got 42% open rates. Guys, pay attention. I got 60,000 people to open my email. 60,000 from one single email. That wasn't just a fluke. Check this out. Here's another one I sent. I sent this on July 4th, by the way. Worst day you could possibly be sending emails. People are out partying and they're traveling and all this stuff. I still got a 20% open rate, but let's take a look at this. 16,000 clicks. 16,000 clicks on one single email. How many of you think you could make money with 16,000 clicks from one single email that you sent? All right, I'm seeing lots of people saying yes, that's right. But it all starts, guys, it all starts with using the fan page business model. You've got to know how to make the post go viral. You've got to know how to make these things happen. You got to know how to make Facebook show this post to everybody while still having a link in it, right? That's the key. How do you do that? How do you build these thank you pages? I teach all of that stuff, okay, in our fan page domination because we want you to be able to duplicate this. And here's something that's super, super important. So not only do we reach 923,000 people on this, right? And not only do we come back up here with a single photo, reach 109,000. Again, look, a link, all going to our opt-in page, building our list for free. Thank you, Facebook. Look at this, 285,000 people reached in a single post. Look at this, 1,300,000 people reached right here, okay? 1,300,000 people reached with one single post. Pretty crazy, huh? Look at this one, 329,000. Okay, with one post. 286,000 people reached with one post. Look at all this. We literally go so viral we can't stop. 94,000 people reached. Here's one right here. 117,000 comments. 2.5 million people reached. 609,000 views. 16,000 shares. 28,000 likes. Who wants to learn how to do that? Just say yes. Just say yes in the comment box. We're, again, trying to break the comment box. So when you see something super exciting, you say yes. See lots of people saying yes. Now, let me show you a super, like, ninja little trick, okay, that you get with Facebook, okay, that you don't get with anything else. Let's go right up here and click on Insights. You see Facebook's Insights, all right? So all of these Facebook Insights that you get right here, they tell you who is actually looking at your fan page. They will tell you who's paying attention to who are your fans, right? Now, for whatever reason, Facebook hardly ever will show, for mine, because it's so large, all of the people that I'm reaching. But if you look at the overview, look at this. My largest audience is women 45 to 54. Okay, that's 20%. Let me see if I can refresh it and make Facebook cooperate with me here. Okay, so Facebook tells me that my biggest audience is women, and they're all on mobile devices. How many of you realize that that just told me, by knowing that, I just learned what to send in all these emails? Just say yes if you realize that Facebook just told me that my audience is women. Now I know what kind of e-commerce products to promote to them. I know what kind of affiliate products. I know what kind of products I can create for them. I know who they are because Facebook just told me who they are. And actually on mine, 87% of my fans are women. 87%. Most of the time it will work if you click on the button here, and I'm going to try it again in a second, but we just haven't had I haven't had much luck with it pulling it up because I have so many fans. It takes forever for Facebook to load it. But 87% women means I know who is on my page. So therefore, since I'm using my page to build my list, I know who's on my list. Check this out. You know, I told you that all this was free. Look, organic reach, 24,000, paid 0. That happened today. Look at this. No paid, no paid, no paid, no paid. Look, you can just look through this. Nothing paid. Look at that. I haven't paid, look, 230,000, no paid posts. You can see Facebook wants me to boost my post, but I don't care. I don't need to boost my post because I'm getting all of my traffic. Look at this, free traffic. Look how consistent it is, okay? Consistently growing, right? Let's see if it'll let me see people from here. There we go, look at that. Thank you, Facebook. 85% of my fans are women. And you know how a lot of people will show you this and they faked it? Well, look, 481,000 of my fans are from the United States of America. And how in the world could it be fake when everybody is actually responding, commenting, posting, liking, and sharing, right? I paid nothing to get these fans, everybody. I simply used the fan page domination method, right? Look at this, people reached. 73% of the people that I reach are women. Look at my engaged people. 84% of the people that pay attention to me are women from 25 to 65 years old. This is exactly the information that I need in order to know what to promote and how to make money. Now, the question might come to your mind. How do you build a fan page and get some fans from the very beginning if you have no fans? How many of you have that question? Just say yes. All right, I see lots of people saying yes. So, is there a way that you can get some fans fast so that you can build your fan page fast, right? Well, let me show you how you can do this. All right, we've got a super ninja way of doing it. I'm going to show you on my fan page because it'll load faster because there's gazillions of people on the other one. All right, so let's take a look at one of my posts here. This is just a post that I make every single week. You can see I've made it, but it stays up here forever and it's pinned. All right. Anytime on a fan page that you make a post and a lot of people like it, you'll see a button. You'll see right here, it says these people plus 900 other people have liked your post. All right. If I click on that, it's going to show me all the people that have liked my post. See? But do you see the ones right here that say invite, invite, invite? Invite. Look at this. Look at all these people. Invite. Invite. All right. Here's what happens. There are many, many, many times, and I'm going to go to my news feed, where you see a post like this, and you see it over here in your news feed. Like, for instance, I might see that. Well, this is kind of sad. All right. So look at that. There's one of my ads running. All right. So I might like the post, right? I might like this post of these little chips, right? And I might like it right here. But if I like this, that does not mean that I became a fan of this person's page. All it means is that I liked this one post. So a lot of times your fans are actually paying attention to you in the news feed. They're sharing, they're commenting, and they're liking right here on the news feed. Well, what happens is they will share, like, and comment, okay? But that doesn't mean they're becoming fans. But remember, I told you, we need them to become fans because in order to have more fans here so that we can grow faster and make more money, we need them to actually become fans. So here's how we do it. You can go to your posts that have all those likes, and you can go through them, and you can do this. You can click invite. And what happened right there was Facebook just sent an official Facebook invite to Olga to be a fan of my page. How many of you feel like you could build a lot of fans really fast if you had Facebook inviting these people to actually come become a fan? Just say yes in the comment box right now. Lots and lots and lots of yeses. Come on, put them in, put them in, put them in. We want to literally break the box because we all want this feature. We all want this to happen. We all need this to happen to build our fan pages fast, right? I see lots of yeses coming in. Very good. We haven't broken the box yet, but we will. All right, now, we could sit here and we could click this button like this all night long. Especially, you can see that we actually do this. We use this tool, our staff does every day. I asked them to not do it today so that I could show you how this works. So you see all these people. Well, you'll notice that on my screen, I have this little button up here. It's called the Invite All button. When I click this button, watch this. You see all these people that need to be invited right here that I haven't invited? Look at that. All those invites. Watch this. One button click. Look at this. I just had Facebook invite all of the people who've liked this post to become a fan. Every single person was just invited to become a fan. Look at this. See how I've got this person, and this one's a new post, so it doesn't have much. Click invite all. You do not have this invite all button. This invite all button was built by a friend of mine, and he's allowing me to give this to my fan page domination students to allow you to explode your fan pages. This button does not exist on anybody else's Facebook. But when you use our software and you install it, it will put this button right here for you. So that when you make these big viral posts that get 1,000 likes, you can click one button and have Facebook invite all those people to become a fan. Right? How many of you want that button? Just say, I want it in the chat box. Say, I want it now. Very, very good. I see lots and lots of people saying, I want to keep saying you want the button. Just keep saying. All right. Very good. I see lots and lots and lots of people that want this button. Well, this button is inside of for our teacher. Like, this is for all of our students, right? So we want to make sure we want to make sure that you all get that button so that you have access to the edge. How many of you realize that having success means having the edge, right? Having the edge over everybody else. Just say yes. Say, I want the edge. Well, that button gives you the edge. Plus, okay, the next thing that you really need is you need to know, okay, you need to know exactly what we're posting and how we're posting it. Because we have a specific strategy that we use on our posts. And I go through this inside of our course so that you will know exactly how to make these posts go viral, right? Also, building a fan page. Building a fan page is super, super, super simple. It takes all of about, I don't know, 5 minutes to build a fan page, right? Super, super, super simple. How many are willing and want to build a fan page business right now? Just say yes. If you would like to do that, say yes right this minute. I see lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. Tons of people are saying yes. I'm going to jump right into showing you what I built for my students. Now, I want to be very, very clear for you on this. I teach my students every single week. And I was teaching my students this method. And I had a couple of people start doing it, and they started making a lot of money. They started building their list. One guy actually built his list over 1,000 people in 7 days. And I was like, man, this is really, really awesome. So my students asked me to build them a course to teach them step by step how to do it. For instance, how do we make these posts on our fan page? How do we build our fan page? How do we build a survey? How do we build an opt-in page? How do we build a thank you page? And how do we get those dang Google ads on there so we can start getting checks, right? How do we build our autoresponder up? And how do we know what to promote to these people that opt in? They ask me all these questions. In fact, how many of you, if you had the answers to those questions right now, feel like you could build your own fan page business right now? Just say yes. How many of you think you could build your own fan page business model, your own fan page business, if you had the answer to those questions? Or if you've already got a business, let's say you've got a business and you're in the IM business, you want to promote ClickBank products, you want to promote all these different things. How many of you feel like you could build a massive fan page, siphon off subscribers, build your email list, and cash in on that email list? You see, you don't have to just give away a vacation. You can give away a lot of things. I talk about a lot of different things inside of my course, teaching you how to do this. So I built this step by step for my students. And because Anik was at the beach and saw this, he asked me to please allow you the opportunity to learn how to do it as well. I have not shared this with anybody else. I don't plan on sharing this with anybody else right now. This is legitimately for my students, and now I'm extending it through Anik to you guys because he saw how powerful it was. He freaked out about this and said, you must show my students how it's done. And so I'd like to show you my fan page domination training, okay? So I'd like to just show you, I'm gonna walk you through, this is the training I built for my students, okay? So I'd like to show you real fast. Inside of our little members area here for my students, we built an entire training on how to do this. For instance, getting set up, check this out. All right, here's how you build your fan page. Once you've built your fan page, here's how you get your first fans. Once you've got your fans, here's how you get your thank you page created. Here's how you get those Google ads. Here's how you set up your survey, and here's a complete overview, right? So we walk you through every single step right here. And not only do we walk you through how to build it, set it up, and get your first fans, we also show you how to post on Facebook. There are certain things that you have to do in order to make your posts go viral. I show you exactly what we're doing right here inside of this module. In fact, I've also got like monetization methods, okay? I'll show you these real fast. So we have a whole video that teaches you how to make the most money, but then I'm a big fan of my whiteboard, so I actually have a PDF in here. If you click it, it'll let you download, and I'm drawing all this in the video, but inside of the video, you get a full download of exactly what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, right? So it makes it super, super, super simple to follow, right? Then we have the countdown, the slingshot, and the blueprint. What this is doing is this is teaching you how I got 300,000 people to watch me live. Literally live at one time, film the beach, and cash in while I was doing it, right? So pretty incredible stuff. So we literally were able to put all of this training into one place. We've got a case study. This is my case study from the last time I gave away this is literally showing you how I got those 232,000 live viewers. I literally walk you through this step by step right here. Check this out. When I discovered my slingshot method to make my post go viral, I literally filmed the video and put it right in here. Boom, it's there. Every single thing that you could possibly need is in there. We also do live workshops. So I'm real big on live trainings like this with my students. So I've got a live workshop that happens almost all the time. In fact, I can show you right here. We actually had one already. So we had one live workshop. It's in here. It's filmed for you to watch, and also have the PDF of the entire training as well. So you got everything that you need to catch up. But then, of course, you also have opportunity to be on all of our new ones, right? So, so we've got all of that. Then we've got that fan page explosion software. So remember the little button, right? The little button that we all love, right? So that little button, we'll go right here. I'm going to show you that button again, okay? So this little button right here that makes our lives easy, makes our fan pages grow, and makes us build our fan pages from the ground up super, super fast, that little button lives right here in the fan page explosion software, okay? We've also got a Facebook group. So we've got a private Facebook group where literally all you got to go is click this and you'll be invited to the Facebook group, and you'll actually have so many people just like you. There are my fan page students building their fan page businesses right here, right now, and you can network with them. You can ask them what they're doing. They're all actually in there right now sharing their fan page businesses with each other and teaching each other how things are done. It's really, really awesome. And of course, I'm in there as well, right? And then we've got this special little concierge program. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the concierge program in a minute. But first, what I'll do is I'll actually jump back into our PowerPoint. But I just want to ask you, how many of you would love to get in and just watch all these videos? Just say yes if you'd love to get in and watch these videos and build your own fan page business. Just say yes now. I'm going to see how our response looks right now. How many of you would like to be in fan page domination? You would like to learn how to do this. You would like to build your own fan page business, build your email list, cash in, and do it all for free. You don't see anywhere in here where I tell you to go spend money to do this, right? This is truly something you can do for free. And that's what makes it so much different than everything else. Pretty incredible stuff. All right, so I'm going to introduce you here and show you the fan page domination method. Look, some of my students have literally started using this already, and look at the results they're getting. This is Carolina. She got 3.2 million people reached. Look at all those comments and shares. Would you all agree that Carolina made the fan page domination strategy work? Yes or no? All right, I see lots and lots of people saying yes. Check this out. Sebastian just posted on my Facebook page. He said, this is working awesome. He got 500 extra leads this month, and he should double or triple that in the next few months, right? That's 500 leads completely free. He didn't have to do anything for it, right? So people have already started using this and having success and getting traffic. This is 61,000 visitors to my website in a single month. Check this out. They all came from Facebook, right? They all came from Facebook. So again, very important. Look at this. Here's 12,000 email subscribers in a single day. Guys, we're talking about 12,000 subscribers in a day. 25,000 subscribers in 7 days. 48,000 subscribers in a single month. How many of you want 48,000 subscribers in a single month? Just say yes right now in the comment box if you want 48,949 subscribers in one single month for free. In fact, you actually get paid to do this. Pretty incredible stuff. You generate quick profits. Look, $124 that day, $3,400 that month. You want to make Shopify sales? Are you in e-commerce? You want to make money? Build a fan page, build a list, send them emails, boom. Sales come flying in. Look at this. This is my email results of the order notifications from Shopify. I just keep getting them. This is another revenue stream from my fan page business. $538.62 in a single day, plus over 2,000 new subscribers on my list, all using this strategy, all right? So this is your success formula. I want you to right now say yes in the chat box if you want this to be your success formula right now in 2016. You want to use the fan pages, post links, put them to surveys, make money on the thank you page, instant free money, right? And then get into the profit zone where you've got your autoresponder going out, sending out emails, making you e-commerce money, making you blog money, making you affiliate money, making you product, everything, money from all different directions, all in that profit zone. Just say yes right now if you want this to be part of your business model, your success formula for this year. All right, I see lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. Look, this is the missing piece of the puzzle. I know that all of you have tried to build your list and you failed in the past. I already know it because I see it all the time. I see this happen. If you're tired of trying to make money with email marketing because you think it's too hard, it's not too hard. If you have that missing piece of the puzzle, if you've tried other things and they simply don't work, what if I told you right now that this was the missing piece of your profit puzzle? I want to know right now, would you agree with me, yes or no? Put it in the chat box, yes or no. Would you agree with me that this could be the missing piece of the puzzle? This could be the thing that you need to get to the place that you want to be. This could be the one thing that hits the tipping point for you. You know, we're all sitting there kind of at a point, and we can tip the left or to the right? We can go either direction. I want you to go the direction of success. I want you to go the direction that you're trying so desperately to get to, but you've got to have all the pieces of the puzzle. There's nothing more frustrating than trying your ass off and not being able to complete the puzzle because there's a freaking piece that somebody left out. And I know that this has been left out. And I'm here to give you that final piece to help you do this for your business, okay? I want to get you access right now to fan page domination. It's only available by select private invites. That means it's only available right here, right now, okay? It includes the full 3-phase training on how to build your fan page, how to generate profits, and how to build big email lists and profit from them, all at the same time. You're going to get the full course, building your business, building your profit centers, and scaling your business. And you're going to get my over-the-shoulder case studies. I showed you this. You're going to get my over-the-shoulder case studies and access to all future updates. How many of you like access to all future updates? Meaning you don't have to pay to have to learn more. That's right. You're going to get access to all future updates. You're also going to get fan page domination live. All right. That's literally me getting on live on a workshop just like this, happening multiple times this year. And I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. I'm going to ask the questions, get the answers. I'm going to help you every single step of the way on our live workshops. I love to be live with my students. And if you'll have me, if you'll be a student of mine, I'm going to go live with you and I'm going to show you exactly how this is done. Now, I've got a few bonuses for you. Like I said, I love to be live with my students. I also do something called the Success Connection. This is my live trainings every single week. I've been doing these for a year and a half with my students. We have 1,000 people plus on every single week. You're going to get access to that. If you're a student of mine, you get access to it completely free. I don't ask you for a single penny, and you get on every single week with me for live coaching, and I'm going to give you access to that instantly right here, right now, tonight when you get in on Fan Page Domination. I'm also going to give you the Fan Page Domination Explosion software. Okay, I told you right now, this is the tool that helps brand new fan pages generate thousands of fans. You're going to get this tool completely free. You're going to get it completely free. You saw it in the members area. All you got to do is click the button, install it, and instantly you have the edge. You have the invite all button. You have the ability to build your fan page faster than anyone else. You'll get that right now with Fan Page Domination. You're also going to get access to our private group. The group already has a lot of my students in it now that are sharing stories, helping each other, critiquing each other. It's truly an online mastermind where you can network with other people just like you doing the same thing you're doing. You're going to get access to that private Facebook group instantly right now tonight. So you get absolutely everything you need. You get the complete course, the live workshops, support, the Success Connection trainings, the fan page software, and our private Facebook group. Now, when we go live with this, our price is going to be $1,997. So that's our goal. Our price is going to be $1,997. Okay, you're not going to pay that tonight, but that's what we're going to launch this for when we go live to the world with it. This is private. This has only been for my students and my students only. Okay, but you're getting access to it tonight through Onyx very early, many months before we're going to release this to anybody else. Okay, so what we're doing for you tonight as a special beta-only access for Onyx students and Onyx students only is we're going to give you a discount. We're going to give you the full price or the full package for only $1,497. That's no monthly fees, no additional fees, no upsells. There are 0 upsells on the entire course, right? And you can get access to that at fpdomination.com/Onyx. But before you go there, I want to show you something. This is very important. You need support if you want to be successful, okay? Have you ever thought to yourself, have you ever had this happen? You thought to yourself, maybe I could have had success. Maybe I really could have done this if I had the support that fool promised me, right? How many of you have ever felt that way? Just say yes in the chat box if you've ever felt that way. If you've ever felt that way right now, just say yes. See, I see a lot of people saying yes. I'm going to show you now that we provide excellent support. Check this out. I myself answer 1,000 tickets, right? Myself, look down here. Anthony. I have a support staff, but I myself answer tickets. And because I answer tickets, our average response time is under 30 minutes. Have any of you ever even seen or heard of a response time under 30 minutes? It doesn't happen, but it does with me because I have the app on my phone and I'm answering support tickets at 3 a.m. because I'm here to help you have success. Support is very important. In fact, I have decided to do a fast action bonus that has never been done before. Nobody has ever dared do something like this. It's called the Anthony Morrison Concierge Program. You probably saw that little button earlier that said Concierge. Imagine 100% access to me personally, to literally go through Fan Page Domination, ask me a question and say, Anthony, I need you to film me a video to clarify this. Anthony, I have this question. Film me a video and answer it for me. Anthony, I would like you to film me a video and show me exactly what I'm doing wrong. See, you never get that kind of support from people. Okay, you never get that kind of support. But would that help you? Would that help you have success? Would it help you have success if I was literally on call to film you whatever videos you needed for anything that wasn't clicking for you? Would that help you have success? Say yes in the box right now. Say yes in the box right now. I want to see lots of yeses. I want to see lots of yeses right now if that would help you. Here's the deal. I see lots of people saying yes. Tons of yeses coming in. Here's the deal. For the first 50 people tonight, and 50 people only, for the first 50 people, you are going to get access to the Anthony Morrison Concierge Program. You are going to have access to me on call. You're going to have that special concierge link inside of your members area that's going to help you, to help me, to help you even more. All that means is you click that link, you send an email directly to me, and I help you with the answer to your question. I can only do this for 50 more people. Okay, I can't do this for any more. We had 50 people last week and 50 people this week, and that's it. All right, but this is the best fast action bonus you will ever see because I'm putting my time into you. So if you're willing to invest in fan page domination, I'm willing to invest my time into you and your success with my concierge program. So here's what you can do right now. You can go to the link that you see on the screen, fpdomination.com/Anik. You're going to need to go there now. We're going to do Q&A. I'm going to bring Anik back on. We're going to do Q&A. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys, okay, I'm going to let you all ask questions. We're going to answer them. And I'm going to keep you up to date. Okay, so I'm going to keep you up to date on what the sales look like. But once we hit 50, the bonuses will be gone. There will be no more of the concierge program fast action bonuses, but I will keep you up to date on what those numbers are and what they look like. All right, so again, fpdomination.com/Anik. Anik, I know you're on here and you had a couple of questions. You wanted to kind of chime in, but I think that we've had a great, I see, man, such phenomenal feedback from everybody. It just looks like everybody is thrilled. I see lots of people. In fact, guys, go ahead and say yes in the chat box if you are getting in right now so that you can get in on the first 50 and get the concierge program. Just say yes right now in the box.
Oh, wow. Anthony, just wow. We have a lot of people. I'm going to assume, Anthony, you've already, a lot of those 50 seats are gone. I am getting some questions too, but I'm getting a lot of people that are, you know, I want to welcome Michael. I want to welcome Jackie. I want to welcome Maria. I want to welcome Cynthia, Sarona, Leslie. Like a lot of people. I'm just getting a lot of comments. First of all, by the way, we did almost break the app twice today while we were doing the presentation, but we finally figured out what's going on, and now we fixed it. Here's, you know what, Anthony, we had a question. And what I want to tell everybody right now is you have a very limited chance before we run out of seats here. If you have a question, type that question in to the box at the bottom. Also, if you've made the decision and done it, please type in "I'm in" and post, you know, just hit submit. But Anthony, people are asking, like, you know, how easy, because initially when we first started, I was talking about the fact that you could create like an unlimited number of Facebook pages. Facebook doesn't monetize or charge. Those are free, right? Like Facebook's not charging. And then people are asking, how easy is it? Do they have to have like development support and all that to start Facebook pages?
Right. I mean, pretty much everything that I did on it, like from start to finish, I did completely free, you know? And a lot of people will look at me and that I've shown this to, especially my students, and they say, okay, Anthony, look, if I'm brand new, I've never done this before, right? This is something completely new. Is it going to cost me a lot of money to do it? Is it going to take me a long time? And is it hard, you know? And I tell them the truth. I say, listen, it took me very little time to figure this out. I wasn't even trying to do it when I did it. You know, we talked about this. It was completely an accident that I even figured this out. And it cost me nothing to do it. You know, it was simple. And through, I mean, Anik, you know, I've been doing this for a couple years. We talked about this. I've been doing it a couple years and just kind of off and on playing with it. And I figured, I figured out, you know, how to make it work. And it was kind of by accident, like I said. And so now, once I figured out a few key things, my list has exploded. My business has exploded. I have literally just blown it up. So my first couple years, I struggled along, much like most people do with fan pages. Like, you know, it didn't grow very fast. I wasn't making that much money. It wasn't doing a lot. Then I stumbled across 2 or 3 little things that I teach, my posting methods and things inside of fan page domination, and it went nuts. And now all of a sudden, as you can see, I'm getting 30 and 40 and 50,000 email subscribers a month. I'm making $4,000 and $5,000 a month, just free money. Just, you know, I don't even have to do anything for that. That just kind of comes in. So, I mean, we're definitely, I would say that if somebody is a beginner, they're just starting out and they're looking for a good business model, you can't beat this because there's a few things that we know on it. Number one, we know Facebook's not going anywhere. Number 2, we know everybody is on Facebook. And as, you know, we kind of, I guess, as the generations go on, right? Like, in other words, our children, you know, your children, my children, when we choose to have them anyway, they'll have Facebook when they're, you know, probably 7 years old, right? I mean, it's just the way that it is. So Facebook is going to continue to grow and have more and more and more and more and more people on it. So it just makes sense if you want to build a sustainable long-term business, why would you not want to build it using Facebook? And then, of course, there's always the whole thing and the notion of the fact that Facebook in and of itself has allowed us, you know, the ability to know everything we need to know about people. Like I said, we know what emails to send because we know who's on our email list. So that's really, really awesome. By the way, I'd like to say, I saw some questions coming in on it about our sales and how many people we have. We've now got 27 slots left. So 27 slots are left for our fast action bonus. So almost half of our fast action bonus is gone. So we are at 20 slots left. So 20 fast action bonuses left. I encourage you guys, if you want to get in on the concierge bonus, do it now. It's like I said, we are closing it down, and it's not because we're mean. It's because I have to be able to personally answer questions. That's a little bit difficult to be able to do, right? And so I want everybody to know up front that that we're not able to do that for everybody. It will be for the first 50, and then we will close it down, okay? So we will have to close it down after that. We have 27. Well, actually, now we have 24. I'm sorry. We have 24 of those fast action bonuses left. Anik, can you fire off any questions that you might see for me? We have 24 fast action bonuses, and I will let you guys know when those bonuses run out. Again, it's fpdomination.com/Anik. That gets you in one single payment, $1,497. No upsells, no BS, no charges for upgrades and new content and things like that. You are literally part of my team that's going in and learning this method. Okay, so you're literally becoming a part of my team. And every time I do this, I post new content, new training, new education, and new strategies for my students.
Yeah, Anthony, we got a question. So a couple people have asked us, how big was your page before you started it? Like, people are thinking, was it already really big?
No, I didn't have one. I actually started my fan page while I was sitting. I went to a concert in Miami, and my brother told me, he's like, you should start a fan page. And I'm like, yeah, for what? And so man, we started the fan page right before we went to this concert. And then I started making posts on it. And then I started learning how to do this. So yeah, I mean, my fan page started off where everybody else's will start off, and that's at 0. And then I built it to what it is without spending any money.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. That's amazing. And everybody, I can vouch for that. I saw him do this because this page did not exist. That's why I was so taken back by it when I just recently saw it on the beach. Anthony, we've got people asking questions like, how quickly could they possibly start to see a return on their investment?
Well, I'll tell you, like one of my students last week, they got in and in 1 week built an email list of over 1,000 subscribers and had already started making money instantly. So it's all about how fast you get in, how fast you set up everything, and how fast you take action, right? I mean, it's like with everything in life. You got to take action in order to get results. A lot of my students have seen the success of this because they've been watching me do it, right? They've been watching me literally just blow this up. And so they said, man, when I offered them this training, they jumped on it. I mean, they literally just jumped. And not only did they jump on it, they jumped in and they actually started doing it. And they've had massive success literally in 7 to 10 days. So I would say that anybody that gets started right now tonight, along with my concierge program, which now we have 21 slots available. So 21 of those slots are available. That is the key, because we've all had those moments, man, where we have a question, something isn't clicking right. Like there's just something somewhere that's not adding up for us, you know? And we reach out to support, and you get a support response, and our support staff is great. But our support staff is not Anthony Morrison, and your support staff is not Onyx Singal. And so if you can reach right out directly to me and ask me a question, and then instead of just getting an answer, I'll film a video and actually put it into the members area and show you that. And then not only do you get to see it, but everybody else does too. That really jump starts your success, because that gives you, that's that missing piece that people have. It's that, oh my gosh, I've got all these pieces and I feel like I'm right there, but I'm just not getting it. Something's not clicking. I make the clicking happen, right? With the concierge program, and that jump starts success for people.
Awesome, awesome. And guys, I can agree. I've seen it. I saw him answering tickets while we were freaking in, Destin, Florida at 1 in the morning. We got back from being out for dinner and just kind of hanging out, and Anthony went straight to his room and he logged in and started answering tickets. So this is absolutely a real absolute scenario. Here's something that I did on the first webinar. I was debating if I was going to do it again, but we've had some requests for it. People are asking. I'm going to throw in a very exclusive bonus, but I'm going to do this right now. And I'm only going to do it for the next about 15 or so people left, basically until Anthony runs out of that seat. And soon, guys, we're going to have to close things up. We're getting close to 10 o'clock Sunday night. I really want to let Anthony go. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something incredible, and that is, I was sharing with you guys last time about how in the last 6 months, less than that, maybe 5 months, I've taken my Facebook page from 60,000 to now 240,000 likes. And I've done it using some very interesting things I've learned by watching the likes of Gary Vaynerchuk, Grant Cardone, some of the most social experts. And I have kind of taken their tips and brought them down to basically about 5 main things you have to do. Every single one of you. And you combine that with what Anthony's teaching you, and your page is going to be on fire. And so I'm going to do a very exclusive webinar. This is only for those who get involved, who show us that they're truly serious about their fan pages and want to really launch them. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to personally myself, I'm going to throw in, all right? I'm going to throw in my own training. It's going to be about a 1-hour training in which I'm going to share with you secrets that honestly I've not even shared with Anthony yet. And these are specific things I've seen the best of the best doing that are easy, that you can start doing tomorrow. They're 100% free. And they're going to get you tons of free likes in addition to what Anthony is sharing with you and showing you. So this is all about fan pages. Now, for those of you who don't believe me, just go to my fan page. You can see how much focus I'm putting on it. We're at 240,000 already, and I see that this is the future. I can see already that having a presence on Facebook for a business that you want to do is not an option. It's not a maybe. It's an absolute must-have if you are serious. So I'm going to throw that training in. But Anthony, how many spots do we have left? Because honestly, I can't do too many of these because I don't want to give away these secrets. I mean, yeah, they're not even really mine to give away. I picked them up from other people.
Yeah, it looks like we're at I'm at 16. So I've got about 16 of my bonuses left, my concierge program left. So I've got 16 bonuses left. I see a lot of people that are still getting in. I don't know, maybe we can put in the chat box. Guys, if you're still trying to get in on fan page domination, type the number 1 in. So Anik, we can look and see how many people are still like on the order form and they're listening to us. And they're kind of bouncing back and forth. We know that always happens. But if you're still trying to get in, type the number 1 in because I do have 16 of my concierge program bonuses left.
All right. Let's see. It usually takes about a few seconds. And there we go. All right, we got a bunch. Maria, Jonathan, Jamie, Zach, Sylvia. All right. Ann says, Anik, I've never heard you sound so short of breath. I'm sorry, I was walking around. I was actually doing something. And sometimes, guys, this is a pleasure, the awesomeness of working from home. I got my laptop and I walk around. And so thank you for the concern, though, Ann. Oh my God! All right, Anthony, we've got a lot of people. We're not gonna be able to facilitate. Andre, Tanya, Denise, Cheryl, Ketchy, Charlie, Krishna. Let's see here. Roseanne, Cheryl, Jamie. These are just all the ones coming in the last few minutes. Yajaria, Anna. Oh my God. Anthony, I'm going to be able to take everybody. I know for a fact that I absolutely cannot offer this to everybody. Eric Thompson says I'm already in. So, Eric, welcome. Wow. That's amazing. All right. Well, listen, guys, here's what I'm going to do, okay? Anthony, if you're cool with it, I'm going to pop on a 10-minute countdown timer because we need to close it down very, very soon. And I just can't afford to give my bonus away to too many people. So, and I know you obviously can't. The concierge program's got to be a big problem to give to too many people. So what I'm going to do is on my side here, I'm going to turn on a countdown timer. And so I'm going to steal the screen from you real quick, Anthony. Let me get myself set up here. Just for a minute so you guys can watch me doing it. All right, one sec. Anthony, we got a couple of questions coming in saying, what about other languages? Can this work in other languages?
Yeah, I mean, we've actually got somebody doing it in Spanish right now, and I have 2 people doing it in French. They're actually over actually in France, and they're doing it like with vacations to Nice and Cannes and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've seen people doing it in at least my students anyway, all over the world. So it's not like it's something that is specific to a specific area. Plus, if you're in other parts of the world, you can still build a fan page, you know, based around the United States and something in the United States, and then still actually generate all that traffic from the US. So you can kind of pick your niche, pick the way that you want to do it. You know, one person on it did ask me basically like, how would you apply this to other niches? And the fact of the matter is, first of all, everybody wants to take a vacation. So, I mean, it just is what it is. There's tons of people that want a vacation. So vacation is kind of, will work with any niche. But there's also things like, man, this works great in the internet marketing space, like promoting ClickBank products and things like that. We kill it. Promoting products for health and fitness and wellness. I mean, think about it. If you're going to the beach, you know, and you're going on a vacation, you want to be healthy, you want to look good, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you start thinking about those things. So all of those different things and those different aspects tie into it. So, I mean, we've just seen this work in so many different niches. It's just unbelievable. I'd like to congratulate Thomas Darden for getting in. So Thomas is in. We're now down on it. Just so you know, we're down to 14 of my fast action bonuses available. I know we see tons of people that are still trying to get in, but we're down to 14 that have actually made it in. And guys, if my order form slows down or something like that, I apologize, but we've got a pretty heavy load on it right now for people trying to get in. So that's we want to make sure that you all can get in. But we just want to, you know, let you know if it takes a little time to load, that's okay. Again, it's fpdomination.com/Onik. All right, let's see. Just making sure that we've got a lot of your questions in. Let's see. Good. I know Onik was going to put up a countdown timer here in a second, but we're going to take a couple more questions. Now, Onik's bonus is going to last only as long as his countdown timer is up, which I can't even really see the countdown timer because he's going to stick it up on his screen. But just making sure. All right.
Hey, I'm so sorry. I did put it up. Can you see it now?
Oh, you might have taken the screen. I didn't know. I told you.
No, I hadn't actually when you reminded me. But listen, everyone, I want to tell you something right now. If you're serious about getting started, so many of you ask me all the time for, you know, free traffic, free strategies, ways to do this for free, because I know that, you know, everyone's in a different situation in their life and not everyone can afford to just go out and invest in traffic, but you want it. You're ready to work hard. You're ready to do everything it takes. And this is the opportunity for those of you who have been looking for that. And honestly, this is one of a kind. This doesn't exist anywhere else. This is why for the last year and a half, what I've been teaching is you can't take the free route. You need to be ready to invest some capital. And if that means you need to get another job or, you know, save up money, then that's fine. Then don't try to build a business right now. But this is the first time I can tell you that you can get out of that. You can actually build a business for free. You can build multiple businesses for free, and you can do it using a system formula, a very simple formula, and have somebody holding your hand. And this is an opportunity that you probably have never had before. So right now, I'm telling you, I'm throwing in my own bonus as well, fpdomination.com/Onik. The URL is right on the screen. I'm going to take you by the hand and as well show you the 5 secrets that I've learned from some of the most social people, some people that have really figured out social media to the best that I've ever seen. I've grabbed 5 secrets right from their playbook, and I'm going to share that with everybody, and it's worked for me. I've taken my Facebook page from 60,000 to 240,000 in a matter of a few months for free, not a penny spent, and you can all do it, especially when you combine it with Anthony's strategy. It's just going to be on steroids. But more than anything here, many of you look for the right mentor, look for the right person to teach you free traffic, to teach you free business building. I can never be that person because I've never figured this out on my own. Anthony here today is willing to do it. And note to yourself as well, this is not a big launch. This isn't being released to the world. You're the only one seeing it. You can't get into this program any other way. Someone else was expressing a little bit of a concern saying, hey, what if too many people get into the concierge program and we can't get access to Anthony? Well, that's the best part, because the concierge program might disappear next year because Anthony might possibly release this to a bigger crowd, and you have a chance to get in early and really capitalize on the strategy now than waiting another year when he removes the concierge program and other people chime in to do this. So you have a 1-year head start, and right now the only people that I've even had a chance to see this are people that are either on Anthony's list or are here live. We didn't even issue a replay of this. There's a reason we didn't issue a replay of the webinar number 1 at all, because Anthony did not want this out there for the world. He only wanted it for those who were serious enough to show up live, and guess what? You're one of them. You have 6 minutes left right now. Go to fpdomination.com/Onik. Go to fpdomination.com/Onik and just make the decision. Do it now. And Anthony, I'm going to push things back over to your screen here.
Yep, push it back over to me on it, because I did have I had about 6 or 7 questions while you were talking come in of people asking for some type of payment plan, if that would be available. And I did offer that last week, but I wasn't going to offer it this time if we ran out of our concierge fast action bonuses. But while you were talking, we dropped down. We have 8 of our fast action bonuses left. Okay, so last person to get in, Willis Somerville. Congratulations, you're in. You got all the bonuses. We have 8 of my fast action bonuses left on it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up a payment. How many of you would, if I could break this up into payments for you, would be able to get in right now tonight? Type the number 1 in the box below. So type the number 1 in the comment box for me if that would help you be able to get in. All right. Okay, so I'm just seeing here if we see some ones. All right, so yeah, so I'm seeing some ones here come in. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open the payment plan up for basically 8 people. All right, so we've got 8 fast action bonuses left. You can get in on the payment plan or the full price plan, okay? But 8 people are going to be able to get in and still get the fast action bonus. So here's the way our flexible payment plan works. It's 3 payments of $597. All right, so 3 payments of $597. So that means you can get in right now tonight. You get full access to everything. Nothing's held back, no BS. You get everything, all right, for $597 tonight, and then 2 additional payments of $597. Now, understand that does mean you're paying a little bit more. All of you that have gotten in as a full pay, you've gotten a complete discount. I think it's about a 20% discount if you've paid in full already tonight. For those of you that can't get in any other way, and this is the only thing. This is the difference between success and failure. This is the difference between 1 step forward or 1 step back. And you want to go forward. You want to have success, but you just simply can't make it happen. Tonight, I'm going to give you an opportunity to olive branch to get in for only $597. You can see right down here, fpdomination.com/Onik Flex. Okay, so fpdomination.com/Onik Flex. That's going to get you in on the flexible payment plan. So I've got 2 different options for you right here. Okay, you can get in right now for $1,497, 1 payment, no future payments, no BS, no upgrade charges, no upsells, no nothing. That's fpdomination.com/Onik. or you can get in over here with our payment plan at $597. That's fpdomination.com/OnicFlex. Now, Onik, what I'm going to say is we're going to wrap this thing up here in the next 10 minutes. We've got 8 slots left. I know that some people that typed the number 1 in that want in on the last 8 slots for my concierge program. You might read out some of their names if you can see them. My chat kind of froze up. But we're going to wrap this thing up in the next 10 minutes, man. We need people to take action, make the decision, get in right now. There's no time like right now to make a change that's truly going to help your business. I mean, we're talking about taking your business to the next level. We're talking about building a business. We're talking about building a list. All of the things that you've been taught you need to do, which is get traffic, build a list, and build an automated income. They all happen with fan page domination. That's what's so great with this fan page business model, is it literally encompasses every single thing that you've always known you need to do in business. And you can do it all in one method, one strategy, one technique. And you can do it multiple times.
Anthony, I wanna say Sonia Ray, Wendy Lee, Keziah, we've got Rochelle, Anthony, we've got Renee, Donna, Neo, Kayla, Cassandra. These are all people saying one. Anna, Lynn, Phoebe's, Julie, Julia, John, Kat, Samantha, Sylvia. Just a ton of people here, guys, that are saying one. That means they're all going to come in. Wade just says he's in. Wade says he's in, and Wade's asking a great question. Hey, Anthony, are they still going to get the bonuses if they do the flex pay?
Wendy is in. Yes, if they're in the next now 7, because I just saw Wendy Yearwood. Congratulations, Wendy. Wendy got in, so we now have 7. So I'm not going to not let them have the bonus if they get in on the flex pay. Again, the bonus is specifically for fast action takers, right? And so I don't care which plan you choose. Obviously, you save money if you just pay in full tonight. That just makes total sense. I mean, you save money. If you can do that, it makes sense. If there's no possible way for you to get into fan page domination tonight and pay in full, then it makes no sense to walk away from this webinar right now and not get in with the flexible payment plan, because the flexible payment plan gets you in, gets you started, gets you access and everything. It's $597. So it makes it much more, it makes it easier for some people who couldn't get in to now be able to take advantage of this. And it looks like Manfred Trieber just got in. So we are now down, I believe, to 6.
Yep, and Anthony, we were down to less than 1 minute left. I've gone ahead and paused it just because I just got a bunch of people that are panicking. I can see in the comments saying that the countdown was making them panic because they are just, they were just.
Hey, Onik, I want to tell you, Abidon, I think it's Abiodun. I can't pronounce his name. I think he's probably French. But Abidon Babajeu. I'm going to try to, I don't know. I'm probably doing a terrible job. Just got in at a full payment. And now we are down to 5 of our bonuses. But congratulations to you for hopping in and getting in. He got in on the full pay. So he just paid in full, got enrolled, and he is now into fan page domination. And it looks like we got Julian that just got in. So Julian got in. We're down to 4, and then Phoebe's Keen. Phoebe's Keen is also in. So now we're down to 3 of our fast action bonuses. So I am down to 3 fast action bonuses right now available for you guys tonight. So we are down to 3, and that is it. All right, so 3 of our bonuses. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with the, with the bonuses here on it, because I know a lot of people asking questions. Tammy just got in with a full payment. We're down to 2. So we're down to 2 of our bonuses here. And Tammy just got in. She made a full payment. So Tammy Bond. Tammy, congratulations. Welcome to Fan Page Domination. I can't wait to help you. I can't wait to help Julian and Manfred and Wendy and Abidon, maybe. Phoebe's, Willis, Alexander, Thomas, Robert, Sharon, Jason, Veronica, Leela, Susan, Cheryl, Michael, Kit, David. That's just half of you that have already gotten in right now. Excited to work with all of you and help you to build your fan page business. I can see a lot of people taking fast action now on it because they all know that, that's how you get success. You got to make decisions. You can't sit around trying to. And here's the thing that really gets me. If you're one of those people that buys all the crap that gets emailed to you every week, can I encourage you to give yourself permission to stop? That would be the first thing I would do, is stop buying the $30 this and $40 that when you're on 75 different email lists. By the way, congratulations to Rita. Rita Stafford just got in as a full pay. So Rita is in, and we have one of our fast action bonuses left. You know, the thing about it is we get so overwhelmed with stuff, right? We get so overwhelmed with stuff that, you know, hits our inbox, and people want to buy $30 here, $47 there, $20 there. I'd like to encourage you all just to give yourself a break and stop buying all the crap that you see in your email, and focus on the good stuff. You know, focus on the stuff that Anik brings you. Focus on the fan page domination system that I'm bringing you, because we've proven our stuff works, right? And it's sometimes we get the bright, shiny object, right? Sometimes we get that bright, shiny object syndrome where we're thinking to ourselves, you know, we've just got to buy every single thing because it looks so pretty and it looks so great, but it's really not, right? And, you know, I'm sitting here saying that to you while telling you how great this is. But that's because I like to be completely transparent, honest, and upfront with my students. And obviously, anytime one of my good friends brings me on to speak to their students, I do the same thing. I want you to understand that we're on the lookout for you. We don't want you to buy a bunch of crap. We want you to learn. We want you to be educated. We want you to do the things that actually work, right? If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. And what's great about fan page domination, what's great about what I'm teaching you, is that you literally can watch me do this live every single day of your life, because I've given you my fan page. You see you see me doing it. And what I think makes this different, and what makes Anik different, and what I truly believe makes me different from everybody else, is that we actually go in and we do the things that we're teaching. So when you ask a question, lo and behold, we actually have an answer. And we have an answer not because we Googled it, but because we lived it. It's because we're experiencing it. And not only that, we're out there doing these things that are helping ourselves to learn and to grow and to build, and then we're turning around and sharing that with you. And in fan page domination, that's exactly what happens. Every single month I do a giveaway. I learn something every single month, and I share that with my fan page domination students. That's allowing you to continue to learn very, 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 very good information for free. How many of you like that? Just say yes in the chat box right now if you like that. I need to see some engagement. I need to see some people, you know, engaged with me right now, okay? Because we're going to be closing down this webinar in the next 5 minutes or so. And what I need from you is I need to know if you're on the same page with me, okay? Just say yes right now if you understand how valuable that is. If you understand how valuable it is that I'm doing this every day and I'm sharing my results. Literally, it's like live case studies every single day, all for you. All right, I want to congratulate Marlena and Roger for getting in. So here's the deal, Anik. We actually went one over my my bonus number while I was talking. I have actually run out of my concierge bonus.
Oh man, we have just a lot of people saying that they're in. You know, basically I put it on there were 2 more minutes left, but at this point we've really run out. So I don't even know if the countdown timer really helps. So at this point, listen, everyone, thank you so much for being here. And I got to tell you guys, first and foremost, let's thank Anthony big time. We've got a few more spots left. Okay, we have a few more spots left. Let's see here. All right. All right. Okay, tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. Anthony, are you cool if I just put basically 2 minutes back on this timer, and at the end of this 2 minutes we're done, and everybody who's had a chance has had a chance. And that way, and the guys, this is it. You know, we're not going to be this is it. This is the absolute last chance. I think I didn't stress that enough, that tomorrow if you try to come back to it, it's going to be done. There's not going to be an opportunity for you to come get this. This is absolutely the last chance. All right, tell you what. If you guys want us to kind of reopen it, if you want me to extend my bonuses, do this. Type in, let's see, open up. Type in open up right now into the comment box. If I can get at least 10 people that say open up, I'm going to extend my bonus. I'm going to force Anthony to do his bonus, all right? Type in open up right now. Do it right now. If you want us to keep this open, it's going to take us about 10 seconds, Anthony. Let's see. If we've got at least 10 people, I'm going to highly consider opening it up. So let's have a look here. All right. Well, and right now, officially, guys, officially the oh my God. All right, we're getting a lot, Anthony. We might have to open up again because officially we are closed, but we've got at least 7 that just ran in the last few seconds, and I know it takes about 30 seconds to get out there. Yes, all right, looks like we're going to have to open up. So, Anthony, are you willing to open it up a little bit? And I've got some of you asking right now, hey, who won the $1,000 giveaway? So we're going to be doing that in just a few minutes. So Paul just asked that. Paul, hang tight. Z asked, hang tight. We're going to be doing that in just a minute. But listen, guys, if you want us to open it up again, we're almost at 10, but we're not at 10 yet. Jael, let's see, Kathleen, John, Ivis, Marcus.
So, Anik, here's what
yes.
I'll do. I can't open it for 10 right now, but I'll open it for 5. I mean, if we got 5 people that want to get in right now, I'm willing to extend my concierge program for 5 people.
Okay, that's fair enough. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to match his 5, and that's exactly what we have left. I'm not even going to bother with the timer because we have 5. And remember, this is it. After this, we're closed. We have to be closed. I have to honor and respect, Anthony, the fact that this wasn't even supposed to be here, and I want everyone to understand that. We were not supposed to be open. Anthony was only doing this for those who are on his subscriber list. It's his bad luck. I happened to be there on the beach when he was doing something. He shouldn't have shot that video around me, and I just got too interested. I get this question so much from you guys, so much, asking me, hey, please, how do we get free traffic? How do we get free traffic? And I've never had a great answer, at least not one that allows you to get free traffic to get up to, oh God, people are saying no, not just 5. All right, hold on one sec. So never have I been able to offer you free traffic where you can do it fast, and that's the key, right? Anthony, I'm gonna have to overrule you. You need to do more. I've got people that are upset. Cynthia just said, I don't want to. I'm rushing. I have to get my card. Cynthia's not upset about it. Gene is saying that he wants in. Let's see here. We got a lot of people. Anthony, come on, 10. So that at least some people who are still on here who have given us, who want to be, who want to do this with the time. I don't want someone rushing and like falling and not getting their card. So 10. Let's do 10.
All right, we'll do 10. We'll do 10. Do we also have a time limit on it? So because honestly, we've had the link on the screen now for literally what, 30 minutes or more. So it's also just super and it's super important to make the decision, to take action, to get enrolled, and to make it happen, right? So we've had it up for 45 minutes plus. Just like last Sunday, I haven't had a chance to eat dinner, and so I'd love to be able to eat tonight. So why don't we? I'll open it up for 10. Actually, we just had.
We'll do 3 minutes. We'll put a 3-minute countdown on. Okay, it's either 10 seats, Anthony, or 3. That way we get you back to dinner, guys. Even me, it's Sunday night. For those of you who don't even know, I was all weekend. I've been running a live workshop with our Vault students who have been here, and I'm tired. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm exhausted, and I think we've given everybody a great chance. This is it. There's just nothing happening tomorrow. This is closed tonight. It's not closed at midnight. It's not closed an hour from now. It's closed the minute this 3 minutes right here. You see me start. All right, the minute that's done, it's done, and I'm going to let Anthony then move on and work with the students, and I'm going to stop making demands from him. All right.
So I definitely want to help people. It's just that I also I want to be super fair. Like you said, this is not a big launch. It's not a big opening. There's not a lot of people getting enrolled and all this stuff. So I want to make sure that I am taking good care of everybody that does get in. And in order to do that, I really do have to close down my concierge program bonus, right? So, like I said, if you guys are interested, now is the time. This is the place. It is closing down. Anik is not sending you a replay tomorrow. You're not getting an encore tomorrow. This is not something that, has been like all the fake hype and get it all excited. Then all of a sudden it's not happening. Like we have literally close this program down. So if you were one of the ones that said, yes, you wanted us to open it back up, you need to go now and get your enrollment in. Okay, make sure that it happens right now, and we're going to close down here in the next couple of minutes, and we'll work with everybody that is inside of Fan Page Domination. And Anik, I think it's going to be super exciting. We got a lot of people that are in. We got a lot of really excited people, which I think is awesome. And we've got a lot of people that are going to have some good success with this, because it's truly a unique way to build a business. It's a unique way to generate revenue, and it's a unique way to build your list for free. So, I mean, it's kind of doing everything all at one time, right?
Absolutely. Look, this is by far, for those of you especially who are just looking for something that allows you to start your business, do it now. And you've been one of those, you know who you are. If you've been one of those who've been asking me for something that you can do for free, that you can get started for free. Well, you have a minute left, guys, and after that, we are going to shut it down. If you want to do the one pay and save yourself a bunch of money, okay? If you want to do the one pay and save yourself a bunch of money, go to fpdomination.com/Anik. Do it right now. If you want, if it's going to help you a lot to do the 3-pay and to be able to pay today $597 and get access to every bonus we said and get access to the whole program, nothing held back from you, then go to www.fpdomination.com/AnikFlex. Just go to fpdomination.com/AnikFlex. Do it right now. I'm not, this is it. It's over. 30 seconds left.
We got 4 people that have gotten in now. So we've got Sherry, Eric, Marlena, and Roger. All have been in since I looked at this. So Sherry, Marlena, Eric, and Roger are in. So we have 6 of our bonus slots left. So 6 bonus slots left. Anik, let's get, if anybody is still taking their time to get enrolled. If you guys are still actually trying to get enrolled, type the number 1 in the comment box. 1,
beep, 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 beep. All right, technically the time is out. If you were in the process of it, can you let me know? Because the time is out. Yeah, it's technically up, and we got to close up here. So, but you know what? If you were just in the process of doing it, go ahead and do that. And by the way, we do still need to do the giveaway, Anthony. So we are going to still do the giveaway. Tanya just wrote, open back up. Oh, come on, guys. We give you all the time in the world. Tanya, come on, go now. You have a last chance here.
Yeah, I mean, we've got now 6 of mine actually available. So, I mean, I know we want to close down, we want to close down the webinar here tonight, but we do have 6 of my slots available. So they're there. And while we do the giveaway on it, we can allow people to get enrolled. But we do only have 6 left. Actually, wait a minute. Sorry, hold on. Now we have 3 left. So sorry, we have 3 left.
All right, we have 3 spots left. All right, here's the question for the giveaway. Let me make sure you're not we're gonna do something fun and something very simple. So, let's see. How many views did Anthony have to one of his FB lives at one time, live? You can either give me the live answer, or you can tell me how many total views he was able to get just for free, all for free, to one of his live events that he did where he's not even on there, okay? Where he's not even on there. So give me the answer. And one of the people who answers the question correctly, right now I'm going to do just a live, we're just going to do randomly choose someone. You have to answer the question live. Someone said 10 million views. That's not the one, although that's freaking amazing. That's not the one. I'm talking about the one he did live. The one he did live right now. So, Paul, you've been asking me the most about where we are with the $1,000 giveaway, and you answered the question wrong. So, Paul, I'll give you one more shot. Answer that question right. You've been asking the most about it. So, all right. And you got the question right. Tommy, you got the question right. Let's see. Kara, Wade, I will accept those answers. We got a bunch of them. We got one that's very specific. All right, you got another 20 seconds here. All right, got a bunch of people coming in. Correct. All right, you got another 20 seconds. It's probably down to like maybe 10 seconds now. Get those answers in. And those who answer it correctly, you will be put into a drawing to win $1,000 cash. $1,000 cash for having been here today. I really appreciate you guys, by the way. Anthony, do we still have, we ran out, right? Is it done?
Let me look. I was actually answering support tickets while you were talking. There are two.
Oh, that's crazy.
There are two. Yeah, we had Leela and Sabrina that were asking about the fast action bonuses. So they got in, they got the fast action bonuses. They were asking where they are. So my fast action bonus is right in the members area. It says concierge program. Onyx, he will be contacting you guys later on once I get him all the list of all the students and everything with access to your workshop. So so that's how the fast action bonuses work, and that's where how you'll get them. So you should see them inside of your members area. And on it, we do have 2 slots left. So we have 2 slots left.
All right, listen, everybody. There it goes. The time is up. So the drum roll, let's see. What I did is I quickly put everybody into an Excel file. I'm going to choose a number in my head, and we'll see what number corresponds with that. So let's see. I will choose number 48. Let's see who's listed as number 48 on my Excel file. All right, Tommy. Mr. Tommy, your email I don't have a last name for you, so I'll just say your email starts with crowned. If you're Tommy and your email starts with crowned, please email us to support@learn.com. Again, support@learn.com, and say last night on Onyx webinar he gave away $1,000 and I was the winner. Listen, for all of you who answered that question correctly, I want to say congratulations. You guys are awesome. The fact you paid close attention, and that is what really counts. We had some amazing stuff go down today. Anthony, thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for us. Thank you for being here with us until 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's intense. It's insane. You've given away a tremendous amount of value. Everyone's loved being here. We still have hundreds and hundreds of people on 2.5 hours in. That's just absolutely crazy. So again, Anthony, thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who's been here. It's been an amazing free traffic workshop. I've had a lot of fun, and I understand that there's going to be a lot of people coming out of this as huge successes. So Anthony, any last words before we just close it up?
Man, I just want to say thanks for having me here. It's been great this week to get to kind of share this information with your students. And they've been great. The ones that got in on Sunday have already started joining our Facebook group, and they've just been really, really, really engaged. And it's been a lot of fun to teach this method, to your students and to share it. And I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you all for listening to what I have to say. It's like I always tell my students, it's so humbling to when you get on one of these and you see 1,500 people that all kind of chimed in, stopped their lives, put their lives on hold to listen to what you have to say. That's a humbling experience, because as great as we are at what we do, we still, I think, at least for me anyway, and I know Onyx the same way, we're still shocked at how much impact we have on the lives of so many people. And it's truly an amazing experience for me, and something that I don't take for granted. So thank you so much to everybody that's here. Thank you so much to everybody that's listened. For those of you that joined Fan Page Domination, congratulations. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, I believe you're going to love it. I believe it's just what you need. I believe it's what the market needs. I believe it's what people needed. And I believe it's the missing key to the success that everybody's been looking to have with free traffic and with an automated system on Facebook that nobody's figured out. So for those of you that got in, congratulations. I'm going to take great care of you. I'm going to make sure you've learned an awful lot. I'm going to kind of take you by the hand and walk you through step by step what you need to know in order to have the success that I want you to have and the success that you want to have. And I want you to realize that, being here sets you apart from everybody else. There's thousands. I mean, I know Onyx said there was something like 13,000 people registered for this event, and 13,000 people didn't show up, right? So you're already a step ahead of everybody else. Life is all about It's all about competition. And business, my gosh, business is competition. And I want you to all realize, whether you got in tonight or not, whether you're taking the next step and joining me or not, you're still 1, 2, 3, 4 steps ahead of all those people that didn't show up tonight. So give yourself a pat on the back, congratulate yourself, know when to congratulate yourself on doing something constructive for your business, for your knowledge, for your education, so that you can truly have the success that you want to have, right? So give yourself permission to recognize when you do great things, because not everybody does great things, right? So if I could give you any piece of advice, it would be to pay close attention. When Onyx sends you an email, open the email. You know, when you have an opportunity to do something that nobody else is doing, take advantage of it. Seize the opportunity. Don't let it pass you by. And no matter what, just stay focused on the end goal. Stay focused on massive success. Make sure that you take massive action to get there. And I know myself and Anik will be here every step of the way to help you the best that we can.
Absolutely, everyone. Thank you so much. And he's right. We had over 13,000 people register. We've had actually over 5,000 people attend at least one of our live sessions in the last. We did the first session, then we did an encore, and now this is the finale. And that's just amazing. So all of you, big hats off to you. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you so much, Anthony. Thank you, everybody. We will see you guys on the next workshop we do here at Learn. I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.
Take care, everybody.